the Wyrm's roar. Elfino seems eager to return to Camp Dragonhead. What's up, King? Lady Iceheart has grown bold indeed if she would risk direct action against the city. Come, let us do as we were bid and return to Camp Dragonhead. Lord Horsefant will know where Sir Emmerich means to receive us. Okay. Well, that's the only thing that needed to happen at this bridge. Some quails are pretty reasonable. Others, like savage level content, is pretty brutal synced. Gotcha. Beth, okay, so my gay horse's music makes me feel like I'm in a circus. So all the Thancred wives might have a Final Fantasy XIV daughter-in-law now? What? What are you saying? In Mystria, I didn't have my net yet because it's time locked. Oh, okay. Oh, excuse me, it's still on my gay horse. By the way, Space Laura, whenever she goes to see this man, makes Will Byers dance on his desk and give him a little show. And that's crazy. It was a legendary bug I couldn't get? Oh, that's tragic, Beth. I'm so sorry. I'm shaking my head at that. That's disappointing. 'Tis reassuring indeed to behold the countenance of a friend when one's homeland teeters upon the very brink of disaster. Though a single misstep could send us plunging into the abyss, your heroic presence stokes the flames of courage within my heart. Ah, but you did not come to Dragonhead to listen to my prattling. The Lord Commander has arrived and would treat with you in the intercessory. Okay. Thanks. I hit your 5 in Mystria last night. I'm kissing all my neighbors. Cute. Do they let you just keep your old save in Mystria? I assume so. Also, what a reasonably priced video game. He loves a good table dance. I'm glad he does. I can't believe it has such a low chance of spawning and you couldn't get it, Beth. That's evil. And you have your OG save, Nobile. That's great. That's awesome. I have never touched the game. I've been so fascinated by it ever since it came out in early access, because I feel like I consider myself a farming game aficionado. I have a lot of opinions on them. I feel like it's hard for them to impress me, so I want to see if Mystria does. Hi, Rach, welcome in. How was your birthday, by the way? I hope it was good. Beth, you started fresh, nice.
Comme d'habitude, d'homme stupide.
Clocking into 14 myself, nice. And Sunny, thanks for reminding us that you're here. Greetings, madame. Shall I show you inside? Please. It was good, yay, I'm so glad. Hi, Mento. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Emmerich, can I get on the table and come see you? He says no. He says, I do not appreciate table dancing. Fine, I guess. Rach, I've been enjoying it so much. It's been so good. I feel like I still have a few hours at least, though. Oh my god, Arctic, I'd like you all to meet my wife, Shiva. Congratulations on your marriage. And yes, Mento is Friday Eve. Everyone watching the VODs, lol, I'm glad. Yay, thank you for watching the VODs. It's been such a fun time. I am glad it's been enjoyable to watch. I thank you for coming with such haste, and apologize for my absence. Suffice it to say, Lady Iceheart and her heretics have much to answer for. Yes, we are but recently returned from the gates of judgment ourselves. Given the circumstances, we quite understand if you would prefer to postpone our appointed audience. He thinks? He considers? On the contrary, Master Elfino, I think it more important than ever that this meeting take place. Rest assured, I shall return to my post on Ishgard's walls the moment our business is concluded. Before we move on to the subject of reinforcements, however, I would introduce you to a close friend and stalwart ally. Estinian? Oh? B2B looks great with this haircut, by the way, but she looks good with every haircut. Show me the face! Oh my, wearing a helm. No face reveal. No real barking. May I present to you Ishgard's Azure Dragoon. Ah, impressive title, though I confess I know precious little of the Order of Dragoons. They are formidable warriors all, yet even among such masters of the lance, Estinian is without equal. Double hotties! It's a room full of hotties. He, out of all the warriors of Ishgard, was chosen to wield the power of dragons, and may thus contend with any Dravanian. I wonder what they sound like. You flatter me overmuch, Lord Commander. So, you are the adventurer of whom they spoke. I see now why my blood fair sang in anticipation of our meeting. Well, now that we have all been introduced, let us proceed to the matter at hand. I would share with you what we have learned of Iceheart's design, as confessed by the heretics taken captive after the assault on the gates. Right, I forgot. Iceheart is still kicking, there are dragons around. We're worried about a lot of different things. Mento, today you're a sentient fishbone. The fishbone is alive. A good fishbone to be. If I do say so myself, I like that one. Arctic is a dill pickle fishbone. Like, that one's not my favorite. I'm not a pickle enjoyer. Arctic pickles? You like pickles? We should start asking people if they like pickles, like if they like jazz. You like pickles? I don't like pickled fish. Okay, but pickled pickles, you know? Pickles themselves. Pickled cucumbers, I suppose, is what they are. 'Twould seem that Lady Iceheart and the Dravanians share a common goal, the reclamation of Nidhogg's stolen eye. Nidhogg, one of the 7 great worms. His name features prominently in your nation's history, though once defeated by the hero Haldrath, the beast is said to have terrorized Kurthus since Ishgard's founding. Hi, Duel! Welcome in! Pear, you like pickle juice but not pickles? That's interesting. That is interesting. Aye, many are the scars our walls bear from Nidhogg's relentless efforts to raise the city. The trophy Haldrath plucked from the bested worm's skull, known simply as the Eye, is a treasured relic of Ishgard, and one possessed of untold power. Should it ever be returned to Nidhogg, the dread creature would be restored to the height of his strength, and then no wall or ward we could erect would be stout enough to deny him. Sounds bad. Voice of Midgard Summer, oh god. And Midgard Summer took our power, so we're powerless right now. Oh, I forgot about that. I hate to forget about things. The other thing about this download that's happening is it keeps getting longer. The Mouse PI for Hire one, it says it's downloading, but now it says it's gonna take 6 hours. Before it said like 1. I'm gonna keep you updated on that. My vengeful son hath waged war against Ishgard for 1,000 years. No mortal mind could comprehend the depths of his rancor. Yeah, isn't that weird? I feel like usually when you have a physical cartridge of a game, it doesn't take that long to install. So, that's kind of weird. Beth, you want pickles because you're hungry? I wish I could send you a jar of pickles right now. The eye itself is secreted deep within the vault. It is kept under heavy guard, surrounded at all times by men and women who've proven their loyalty to the Holy See. But those stout walls and sharp blades may suffice to discourage the heretics. The dragons are another matter. There are individuals within the Dravanian horde whom an entire company of knights would labor to repel, to say nothing of Nidhogg himself. nor does age rob them of their strength. Through the endless march of years, the dragons endure, patient, calculating, inexorable. You must understand, these creatures do not share our perception of time. Depends on the installation medium, its own capacity, if there's patches, etc. There are a lot of components to consider. I guess I'm surprised by this one. I got some bread, journeying to get pickles. A worthy journey indeed, if you like pickles. And that is especially true of the great worms. They who spend centuries in slumber only to wake and resume their campaign, as if mere hours had passed. It has been 20 years since Nidhogg last darkened our skies. 20 years for him to gather his strength, and for us to bolster our defenses. And now, just as he seems primed to return, the heretics strike at the gates. Dun dun dun, good timing. You believe that Lady Iceheart is in league with the creature then? Man, this is just like all the freaking primals. Of that we cannot be certain. Though we know the heretics covet the eye, we have been unable to determine their plans for it. Such questions aside, we must needs address the ragged hole that their mistress has seen fit to rend in Ishgard's protections. 'Tis a weakness the Dravanians are not like to leave untested. So it would seem. You have described your plight with admirable detail, Lord Commander. Yet, I cannot help but wonder at your candor. Why share such sensitive information with us? I have a bowl full of pickle slices. Nice. Glad you're getting fed. If you're actively using the same disk, that can affect it too. Since the install is also fighting for that bandwidth. That is true. Yeah, it is on my Switchy Witchy. My Switchy Witchy. Mostly, I'm suspicious of it because it came in like this, Astra, I don't know if you were here, it came in this like really broken box. Supposed to be mint condition, came in this really broken box. And when I first put it in, it said it wasn't working. But then it started installing and yeah, I don't know. I don't know, I'm just like kind of suspicious. Yeah, mint condition, right? You would agree? I shall speak plain. Ishgard has need of allies, and I would have you bolster our front lines in readiness for the coming battle against the dragons. Yeah, you need us, sir. What are you gonna give us, This much I expected. Unlike our arrangement concerning the Keeper of the Lake, however, only you stand to benefit from our assistance in this matter. I fail to see why we should intervene in a conflict which concerns only Ishgard and Dravania. And this is how he's been treating us, so I think it's very fair of Alfie to be cold. When the Eorzean Alliance requested Ishgard's assistance during Operation Archon, you refused us. Does it not seem grossly unjust to demand that we now risk our lives in your private war? It does. I make no attempt to defend my country's conduct. I only ask that you consider what would follow were Ishgard to fall. Having razed our city to the ground, the Horde would have little cause to linger, and most would return to their lairs in Dravania. Soon thereafter, the ruins of Kurthus would be buried in snow, and the land would become the sole province of beasts and beastmen. Until the Garlean's arrival, that is. Or you may be certain that the Empire would not hesitate to claim Kurthus. They would not even have to draw steel. We said gasp! An Imperial province sharing a border with Mordona. 7 hells. That does sound bad. You know, I feel like Alfie, he's laying too many cards on the table by seeming shocked by this information. He should have been like, yeah, and the world would have ended if you didn't help us too, but we somehow managed. Even though you didn't. Ahem. Very well. We will assist you in repelling the dragons. The roar of a great worm may have shaken the firmament, but we of Eorzea will not abandon our Ishgardian brothers to face the coming horde alone. You're too nice, kid. Nor did I ever think you would. Now, upon the matter of the roar, allow me, Sir Emmerich. I can't wait to hear this guy's voice. Through the power of the eye, I have become the vessel of Nidhogg's strength. His essence has stolen into my very blood. Oh. was a great reaction from Alfie. Fear not. I am in full control of my faculties, I assure you, and the eye itself is of no relevance to this tale. It is not essential that I bear it with me wheresoever I go. Its lingering influence does, however, allow me to near Nidhogg's voice. Then the worm who roared? Was Nidhogg, aye. He means to hurl his horde against Danifin's collar and shatter the remaining wards that protect the city. There can be no doubt the worm has summoned his minions to war. Yeah, that's my big suspicion. Is that the game cartridge is damaged and that's why it's like trying to download but going to take a million years. Also, Tate just left. I feel so abandoned by my son. I wonder where he went. I hope he comes back. I don't know. I'm just keeping an eye on it. I'm full of suspicion. Oh my god, the height difference here is crazy, by the way. Whoa. You have anything to say? Nidhogg, he is the source of our suffering. If we do not fell the worm, these endless clashes count for naught. Yeah, well, we'll freaking try. We'll give it a go. Emmerich says, I am painfully aware of the hypocrisy of our request and the self-inflicted nature of our predicament. But should it serve to deliver my people from their unkind fate, gladly shall I bow my head and beg for aid. I expect, nay, welcome, the coming storm of scorn and disdain. Yeah, and you freaking deserve it, Emmerich. Jeez. Yeah, you know, it is deceptive to just know Alfie and him being so little tiny. I just gamed so hardcore there for a moment. Oh my god, Rat, what were you gaming hardcore to at? Hardcore Lee? Hi, Ginny, welcome in. It's nice to see you. Thanks for redeeming your daily. Oh my god, now the install of this cartridge has gone up to 9 hours. That is crazy. I kind of want to, like, stop it and start it again. Let's see what happens. Download options. Let's cancel. Just because that's crazy. Ginny, how's your Thursday? I hope it was freaking good. They probably get their growth spurt late. I mean, they live a pretty long time, right? So that would make sense to me. That would check out. Hi, Giru! Welcome in! Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy version doing this time trial / relic. Did you eat down, Rat? Giru, we're back at it. We're back to business. We're locking in. Though the circumstances are far from ideal, this desperate endeavor will at least provide us with an opportunity to bring the sister states of Eorzea together in common cause. Sir Emmerich was more ruthless in his negotiations than I had anticipated. I suppose one must give no quarter when one's home is at stake. But did you see the look on his face when he formally requested our assistance? Though the Lord Commander has long campaigned for Ishgard to open its gates to outsiders, I suspect his softening of the Holy See's attitude towards foreign cooperation comes as something of a bittersweet victory. The days ahead promise to be interesting indeed. Indeed! I am well, Giru. I am happy to be gaming. Delighted, in fact. Do the Elizan live long? I know the Vieira do, but I'm also stupid. Thank you for then providing proof of your stupidity in the chat with your own command. I don't know, I just feel like elves in general live long. Right, you spent over an hour on it last night, got tired, dizzy, it's getting worse at the game, so I put it down for the night, came back to it tonight, did it in 20 to 25 minutes, and that's how it always is. Anytime I'm struggling in a game, when I come back to it later, it goes way better. I have a much easier time. I feel like sometimes you just have to let it sink in let your hands rest. I'm glad it worked. Giro, how was your Thursday? I hope it was so good. I was talking earlier about how we're planning on doing coils together. I'm really excited. I knew I could do it, but I knew last night was not the night. Yes. It's Friday for me. Yay. Happy Friday for you. Committed to the cause. Alfia is ready to begin making preparations for war. All right, let's lock in. If we are to aid the Ishgardians in this war of theirs, preparations will have to be made, and soon. Before proceeding, however, we must needs return to the Rising Stones and make our report to the antecedent. As usual. Yes, I'm excited too! You know, this is why you haven't gotten to it yet. You were just waiting for me to be ready too. And now it's the perfect time. Oh my gosh, I love to exit to this silly little minion. Hello. Let's go see Minfilia. My beloved. Always happy to see her. Pray return to the Rising Stones. Yes, that's fair, Rat. Especially like after you have such a success. Sometimes you need to just like give it a minute to breathe. Like, okay, I finally did the thing I wanted to do. I feel crazy. Taking a break. Also, this quest appeared recently. I wonder what it is. For keep's sake. I'm not going to accept it right now. 'Twas only fate. 'Twas! Hi, Tech. Currently thoroughly cleaning my house because I have a guest coming over tomorrow. Paranoid about how people view me. Aw. I'm sure it will be okay. But I understand. I feel like I grew up... The way that I was raised is my parents always very thoroughly cleaned every time before a guest comes to visit. So now I feel like I have to do that. Always like, the house has to be spick and span before we have a guest. Literally, Pear, it is eternal. Side dungeon. I should check it out at some point. Always another side dungeon. So that focus, I need to be inattentive for a moment. Oh. La 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 la. Voice acting?
Alfino, it is good to see you. Tell me, what have you learned?
Pray summon the others. Everyone must hear my report.
Pray summon the others. Of course. Hello, everyone. Welcome. They're all looking very thinky.
So this was all but a taste of what's to come.
Indeed.
Indeed. The main host advances upon Ishgard as we speak.
Whose vaunted defenses have been nullified.
Shorn of its wards, the city will bear the full force of Nidhogg's fury.
I know this is a serious conversation, but I want to pet Papa Limo. His little blonde hair looks so petable. It's only when people come over and not cleaning the house every single day. Yeah, I mean, I'd be cleaning a lot too. I think I vacuum like every day because Tate sheds so much. But there are some things I leave unattended until I know someone's coming to visit, and then I'm like, I gotta lock in. Tech, you got ghosted by someone you were setting up a date with. She's gonna do a tarot reading for you. My friend felt bad and is gonna take me out for lunch and do a tarot reading for me himself. Good. I'm glad your friend is gonna do that. I love tarot. I love to have cards read for me. I don't know how to read them, but I love to have them read for me, so I would be upset about that. I'm sorry you got ghosted. I hope you know you're such a prize. Beautiful, gorgeous, slayful, perfect, talented, amazing. They are missing out. I'm shaking my head at them. SMH.
All those people.
Alphino is right. The Dravanians cannot be allowed to prevail. If Ishgard falls, all of Eorzea will suffer the consequences.
We're not disagreeing, Thancred.
Then you agree that we have no choice but to intervene. For the good of the realm, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn and the Crystal Braves must join the defense of Ishgard.
Let there be no ambiguity about what has been proposed. We would be directly intervening in the war. But if all here believe the cause to be just, then to war we shall go.
We're going to war!
The path we now embark upon is perilous, but I pray you will walk with us to the end.
Always, Queen, even when we don't have any freaking crystal power. That child is going to war too. Mm-hmm.
For
Even
those
the child.
we have lost, for those we can yet save.
This guy isn't a child, though. Don't worry about him.
Then it is settled. I shall inform the Council of our intentions and
But
request
this guy
that they
is...
contribute their own forces to the defense of Ishgard.
Oh, Mento, you're only 7% sane today. I'm so sorry. Big oof. Big ouch. When I see their lips moving and I can't hear what they're saying, that's how they sound to me. Good luck to them. My fellow soldiers. I'm committed to the cause. Bum, 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 bum. Volunteer Dragonslayers. Menphilia would have you assist with the preparations being made for the defense of Ishgard. Nodding. I have bid the Archons travel to their assigned nations. Should the members of the Alliance agree to pledge Grand Company soldiers to Ishgard's cause, our comrades will be on hand to act as intermediaries for the duration of the conflict. The small matter of persuading the Alliance leaders to grant such support I leave to Alphino. For you, my friend, a different task awaits. I would have you reach out to your fellow adventurers and gather what allies you may for the coming siege. I would also have you consider the matter of your own security. Revenant's Toll is but a short flight from the snowfields of Kurthus. It is not unimaginable that the fighting may spill across the border. Pray brief Slothborn on the brewing conflict and discuss potential contingencies. The frontier settlers must be prepared for aught that might wing its way over our walls. I only hope that such precautions prove unnecessary. Before you leave, might I suggest that you have Tataru accompany you? She has a talent for administration and a firm grasp of the practical challenges we may encounter. Sounds good, Menphilia. Things are gonna happen, and I'm a little scared for them. But it's gonna be fine. Let's go talk to Tataru. Hello. We are rather close to Kurthus, aren't we? We'd best see to our own defenses and take stock of our supplies. Oh, and we'll also need to have beds and bandages laid out just in case. A good receptionist is ready for any eventuality. Let's go, Bee. I have 101 things to discuss with Slothborn. Okay. Oh, by the way, so something I was doing off stream, an off stream activity, is I got this axe. It took a really long time. I had to do a bunch of like various side quests, go kill various things. I think this is like a zodiac weapon. I did all of the stuff to get the axe, and then I got it, and actually it's not as powerful as my most powerful axe, unfortunately. But I did it anyway. And it seems like I can continue to level it up, but man, it's tough. The next thing I have to do is complete 12 fates. 12 specific fates to get like certain materials. It's a lot of work. Would you say it's worth it, Astra? Or like, am I gonna get weapons that are just as good from MSQ? Ah, they're just glam. They're just glam. Let's see, I still have trauma. Oh my god. Used to be powerful, but you get much better ones now. Okay. I mean, it's cute. It's cute. To be honest, I still don't have the most axes that I adore, so I'll take it. But yeah, it's not my best one. Mainly for glam and the cool weapon. So maybe not worth it. Maybe not the most worth it. Still don't have my Zodiac weapon done. I'm close to finishing it now. Okay, congratulations. I like to think I'll eventually do everything in this game, all the various things it has to offer, including that. I've only gotten one and it's gorgeous, but a ton of work. Okay. This is good to know. Thank you for your insight. I didn't expect it to be so much. I just like stumbled upon the quest and was like, oh, I'll do this. And then I was like, oh, this is a lot, actually. I appreciate the warning. If a war is coming to Kurthus, then the tome must be made ready. I'll increase the number of patrols and lookouts immediately. I'll also see about finding room for an infirmary, as well as temporary housing for victims of the conflict. Ishgard has done well by us in the past, and I would return the favor. But as for rounding up volunteers for the fighting itself, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. I will not send my fellow guild members to die on Ishgardian soil, and I am certain headquarters will say the same. There will be no official Adventurers Guild presence at this siege. That said, each adventurer is of course free to do as he or she will. I shall have a word with some of my more capable colleagues on your behalf. And you might try your luck here in Revenant's Toll. I dare say there are a few stout souls about town who will answer to your call to arms. Okay, so no from Slothborn, but maybe yes from some of his buddies? Said as someone who's been playing since 1.0. Ooh. The only relic weapons I've done are the Endwalker ones, because they are easy. Hi Funkle, welcome in, and hi Jake. Funkle, you're sick and have the entire ARR set. Oh my god, it's worth doing at least one just to experience it. Is that Ganon? Oh my god, Tech. No, it's not, but I see the comparison. Much nicer than Ganon. It's much easier now with flying, but it's just a lot of time sink. Yeah, my main issue with it is the time that it takes to look everything up and figure out where to go. It's so much effort. Jake, how's your Thursday? Happy almost Friday. Shadowbringers was the first relic quest I completed while it was on content. But we had almost a full extra year to do it. Gotcha. You had time. Jake, today you're a Grammy-winning 2-time nominee, Fishbone. People who finish ARR relics are masochists. I don't make the rules. Dang. That's a lot. I don't love the way that the axe looks as you upgrade it. I feel like it looks more beefy and scary and like not really B2E's aesthetic. So maybe it would be worth doing with a weapon I really liked the appearance of. I like it just the way it looks in terms of its base. You know, it looks nice on her. But I don't think I need it to look upgraded. Hey, wait, Totaro! Totaro! She just ran away. I think I was supposed to talk to her again. Maybe not. Here we have an accomplished adventurer. Wow, I'd like to thank my family, my manager, my fellow Grammy-winning queen, Chapel Roan. Good person to thank. Lockdowns hit right in the middle of post-Shadowbringers patches. Push the subsequent ones out by several months. Dang! I see, so you had extra time to do some stuff. If you do the first step on every ARR weapon, significantly easier, but still a bit of a time sink, you get a unique title? Ooh, I don't know that I have any titles yet, so that is appealing to me. Spare me your talk of glory and fame. I'm not in the habit of volunteering for lost causes. I've survived this long by trusting my instincts, and my instincts tell me to stay far away from Ishgard. Oh, okay, bye. Hi, Moon! It's so nice to see you. How are you doing today? I hope you're good. Jake, you're doing all right. Your internet was out for a full 24 hours. Just came back like an hour ago. I'm so sorry. That's awful. Was it nice having a little internet break? At all? Or no? You at least have a few just from the main story. They'll be on your character sheet under the profile. I should go look. I haven't thought to look there. Moon only 20% sane. I'm glad you're not bad though. I'm good too. I had work today. And yeah, my space Laura's out of town, so currently missing her. I was talking about this in Vern's chat last night, but if you have a partner or if you have family, just people you live with, do you like it when they go out of town or do you not? I feel like the first day that Laura's gone, I'm always like, I'm gonna get so much done while Laura's gone. This is some lock-in time, lock-in hours, self-care time. And so I did a bunch of like housework yesterday. I did some self-care stuff, went for a nice long walk, made some food. And then by nighttime, I was like, I'm ready for Laura to be home. I miss her. Ooh. I would suffer from internet withdrawal. I would too. Hope you made W Peak coffee. You bet I did. And now I'm drinking W Peak coffee. And Moon, thank you for the 5-stream streak. Yes, we cry for Space Laura. We sob. The ARR White Mage relic is still my favorite White Mage glam in the game. Oh, that intrigues me. I really want to do White Mage because I want to do the story of it. Tried to cozy up and play games, except most of what I wanted to play needed to be online. Oh, or had to be verified. Oh, that's so stupid. So stupid. I hate online verification stuff. White Mage story has been fun so far. It has some characters that I'm interested in, so I'm wanting to play it for that reason. And yes, I do have Tate, though he's sad. He doesn't seem sad, I'd say he seems a little somber and like a little angry. He's like, I need both my parents here. It can't just be you. And unfortunately, I was at work all day, so I haven't spent a lot of time with him, but he and I will have to have a lot of cuddles after stream. He was laying here behind me earlier on the scarf that I've set out for him, but he's left. That's why we need to bring back physical media, period, Moon. I couldn't agree more. I'm so annoyed. I hate that games have to be verified. Checking your licenses. Ugh. Oh, here's Real, who says, I don't know how Real sounds in my brain. Ishgard sounds like she's a right mess, but that ain't what I want to talk to you about. I need you to cast your mind back to that scuffle with the Empire, out by the processing plant. A lad from Little Alamigo by the name Old Wildred was there with the 4th that day. I want to know if you've seen him since. Have you? No. Gods damn it! I feared as much. No one's bloody seen him. It's like the ground opened up and swallowed him all. But that ain't all. Around the time Wilred stopped turning up for duty, them black market weapons went missing from our vault in Uldar. So now, of course, half the braves suspect the lad are making off with the goods. I remember Wilred had kind of a troubled backstory, but we recruited him for the Crystal Braves anyway, and he was, like, delighted to have the opportunity to change his life. Perry, you rely on your home's internet for work, so internet going out is a huge pain. Fortunately, the local library is nearby. Yes, we love libraries for that. I don't know why, but I feel like Tate would be a Laura boy. He is. I feel like Tate loves both of his moms for different reasons. Like, he's known me his whole life since he was born in my closet, so I think he worries about me when I'm gone. He thinks I'm important. But I think I'm, like, maybe the more stern parent, and Laura's his cuddle buddy. So he loves to cuddle with her. He doesn't like cuddling with me quite as much. Mento, you just had a food accident that's testing your 7% sanity? Accidentally opened the wrong side of the garlic salt. Poured way too much into my tuna. That's the worst. I'm so sorry to hear it. Jake, you're apparently 95% sane. Maybe because your internet's back on? But yeah, my son. My silly little guy. So he'll be okay, but I'm sure he'll be really happy when Laura gets back. Oh my god, Jade! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome in! Guys, my wonderful, awesome, very cool friend Jade is raiding, and you should go follow her right now if you don't currently, because today, Jade did the coolest thing in the world and won Breath of the Wild bingo. You are such a legend. I had the best time watching. I was enthralled. I was enchanted. I've been watching this whole bingo competition that has been held by another streamer named Becca, who's also really cool. But it's been so fun to watch Jade. Jade, I specifically have been like rooting for you since day one. And so it was so inspiring to watch you win, our champ. Huge congrats. You should raid and run and go take care of yourself and do self-care. But thank you for raiding me. That's so nice of you. I'm B, everybody, nice to meet you. Also known as Honey Garlic Fish Bones. I'm a queer variety streamer and I'm playing some Final Fantasy XIV right now. But I've also been playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. I play Animal Crossing. I'm really excited for Fields of Mystria. I'm like a little all over the place, but I'm happy to have you here. Hi, Duel. Hi, Shapeshifter. Packy, thank you for the 7th stream streak. And Novia, I'm glad you enjoyed watching it too. Wasn't it so freaking cool? Hi, Roger. To raid B or not to raid B? That is the question. And the answer is yes. Hi, Mint. Hi, Bree. Thank you guys all for being here. And Mur, thank you for the 3 stream streak. Thank you, Mur. Hi, Tigers. Of course, and congrats to you. Tigers made it so far. You were awesome to watch as well. Again, very inspiring. I've never watched this kind of competition on Twitch before, so I loved watching it. I was truly enthralled. It's my favorite stream thing I've seen in a while. Sorry for the ominous Final Fantasy XIV music, by the way. We're engaged in intense story times. And Moon, thank you for lurking. And hi, Leanne, how are you doing? And hi, Pregu. But raiders, like I said to Jade, if any of you need to raid and run, go take care of yourselves. I know the bingo really had me locked in on the screen. So if you need to take some time away from screens, do the thing, please. And yes, Jade, I'm not a Zelda pro, but I would love to take part in this kind of thing just because it seems like so much fun. Yeah, Jade and Tigers both so impressive. Hugely impressive. But, you know, just like watching and participating in this kind of thing, regardless of how well you do, it seems like so much fun. And like, what a great community event. What a great way to bring everybody together to just like enjoy a video game. I love it. But yes, we're having a very intense conversation about a missing person. Hi, Cube. Welcome in. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy almost Friday, or happy Friday to you if it's Friday now. I'm excited for you to see my character if you haven't seen her before. Folk like to believe our company's a disciplined fighting force, but as you and me both know, it's more than a motley collection of mercenaries, adventurers, and Grand Company veterans. Only thing that binds us together is some vague oath about fighting for the freedom of all. That, and the steady pay. Here's my character. You need to see her from the front. She's really cute. Mur, thanks for redeeming your daily. My hair looks pretty. Is it darker? I dyed it recently. I don't know if Mur can hear me, but it's Mur's birthday if she can. She might be lurking. Now, compared to most others in this crew, Wilred's a fresh-faced novice. Bleed and whelp amongst wolves. But the boy's got passion. When he talked about being a guardian of Eorzea, he bloody well meant it. Lad like him wouldn't rob us blind and bugger off like that. He ain't the type. You can't, Mur! Happy birthday! Happy freaking birthday! Everybody, please say happy birthday to my friend Mur. who's also playing this game, if you're a Final Fantasy XIV fan, or if you just like JRPGs, MMOs, video game music, you should totally go follow her, especially because it's her freaking birthday. Thanks for saying hi to me on your birthday. I believe last time I was here, you were doing Castrum. Yes, and I'm at 2.5. It's taken forever, but I'm here. Giru, 94% sane. That's huge. And you're a honey garlic fishbone today. I love to see it. Happy Myrrh Day. Myrrh is a friend that I'm so grateful to have made through Twitch. Like, such a wonderful person. And then, and this is just between you and me, there's the fact that the lad wanted to tell me about something queer. Queer! He noticed a queer thing! Oh my god, what queer thing did you notice? He noticed in the ledgers. Something about the Braves numbers not adding up. Aye, there's a villain at the end of this trail I've stumbled on, and I'll bet me good eye it ain't young Wilred. Anyway, you got a war to wage, so I'll let you get on. Just thought someone should know. I'll be seeing you, B. See ya, Riol, thanks. Queer. Merry Mermis, well said, Vento. But yes, if you're new here, you maybe haven't met her. Here's B to Wee. Looking her best today. As ever, as always. We were just wondering about whether I have character titles. I guess I must have some. Would that be... Would that be... Bum, 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 bum. I've never looked at my adventure plate. There she is, so basic. Couldn't be more basic. Character menu. Do, 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 do. Looking at my keyboard. Thinking things. Do, do, do. B to Wee. Acquired titles. Oh, bound. Discovered. Very wary boy since I was at the gym today. How are you doing? I'm good. I'm like a little sleepy because I had work today, but I'm also doing good, doing happy, doing well. Glad to be here. The man with a legit polar bear is taking me out, valid. Hi, Mia, welcome in. How are you doing today? Let's see. I'm gonna pick Icebreaker, Defender of Eorzea, Heart of the Party. Wait, no, that's the most me. I'm the Heart of the Party. Oh my god, I have a title now. Ava, I hope you're doing well today. Okay, anyway, I've been interrogating people about whether they would help us go defeat a bunch of dragons, because we're scared. We need help. So far, the one person we asked said no, and then Riol came and talked to us and was like, I think something sinister is happening behind the scenes, by the way. She's so cute, thank you. So, Ishgard seeks sellswords to bolster its ranks, huh? Though I'm not sure I like the sound of this siege. Those nobles will surely be generous with their rewards. But I've pledged myself to the Guard Revenant's toll. Modest work, though it is. I'm loath to break the terms of my contract. What to do? Leaves, okay. So that's like a maybe. That's, we're thinking about it. Somebody is up there. Just have to get on my gay horse to check it out. Austere adventurer. Whoa, who has quite the look, I must say. Looking sleep-deprived. And genderful. Sell me blade to the Ishgardians. Well, them dragons are a fearsome lot, but I'd slay me fair share if the coin was good. I've worked for one of them knights before, you know. Watched me like a bloody orc, he did. Still, I'd put up with worse than that for a heavy purse. He said for money. I do have a little dragon friend. Look, here he is. This is Midgard Sommer, who's actually like not a good dragon, like kind of an evil dragon, but I like him anyway. Gorse, yes, my Gorse. I love my Gorse. I love him, thank you. Even though he's morally ambiguous, he still deserves love. Hi, Charlie. Welcome in. Jade, thank you again for choosing to raid me after like such an epic stream. It was genuinely so much fun to watch. I had the best time. It's gonna be sitting around in my brain for a while. This guy also looks really tired. Volunteer my services in defense of Ishgard? I think not. Dragons claim the lives of every one of my brothers. I do not mean to offer them mine. 'Twas to escape such a fate that I took up the mantle of adventurer in the first place. I would sooner die in the pursuit of fortune than huddled behind an icy wall. Oh. Join Keeper of the Lake by this point of the story, right? I believe so. Oh my god, Charlie, you're 0% sane! You're not even the first person to not be sane at all today, to be honest. You're the second person. Thanks, Jade, that's nice of you to say. I'm glad that we can create a positive space here. Okay, so I would say we mostly didn't have success in finding people to help our cause. But that's okay, we're gonna go report back. And, you know, tomorrow will be a new day. I always get stuck in these halls. They're so dense. I'm like, where's the exit? Especially when it's night. It's just so dim. Roger, you're only 3% sane. Oh my goodness. Well, it is my favorite number. Hi, Lex. I was blessed by the YouTube algorithm gods to find you via your ARR mini review video. Oh, that's awesome. Loved your thoughts. I'm excited to follow you on your journey. Thank you so much for coming in. It's so nice to meet you. I can't wait to make a video about post-ARR because it has been a crazy journey. Jenny, 52% saying, hey, that's not bad. There you are, B. So, did you sway any hearts? And thank you so much for the Prime. What the heck? That's so nice of you. Thank you for the Prime sub. Sending you love. Especially because we just met. That's extra nice. And Jenny clearly less. Ah. W indeed. We didn't sway many hearts. Things are definitely coming together, yes. The sub toot cracked me up, not it being a toot. 1 or 2, eh? Well, added to mine, that makes 3 or 4. Not including Slothburn's friends. We won't have the largest company in the army, but I'd say 1 Revenant's Toll veteran is worth a dozen Clanking Knights at least. I hope that's true. Lex, how's your Thursday been? If you'd like to chat, you're also so welcome to just lurk and hang out. An allied perspective. Tataru has a message for you from Alfie. Okay, what is it? Oh, I've been so caught up with recruiting that I almost forgot. There's been word from Alphino. Apparently, the Alliance leaders are convening in Ul'dah to discuss Ishgard's plight. And they've requested your presence, as usual. Anyway, you'd best make your way to Ul'dah or you'll be late. Alphino said that he would meet you on the Royal Promenade. Thank you, Tataru. Tataru's a character that I've only heard speak like 1 time, so if she sounds really different than that, I'm so sorry. I wouldn't know. Okay, we need to go here. Was the Nintendo Direct good? Oh my god, Jenny, it was so good. It was wonderful. Couldn't recommend it more highly if you're interested in the new Fire Emblem. It was definitely worth the watch. I feel like every single one of those 20 minutes was packed with action and information. Okay. The Royal Promenade is where we need to go. I think that would be here. I think it does. I feel like everybody's does, right? It was pretty good, Lex. Thank you for asking. Kicked off a new project at work. Excited for what that will do for us. Oh, I'm curious what kind of thing you do for work, if you'd like to share. I am a barista. You know, this looks like it would be a direction to head in, but it's not. This area up here is a little complicated. But yeah, Ginny, major hype. Major hype. A lot of surprises. The biggest thing that I'm excited for about the new Fire Emblem is that they've like very briefly showed that Seteth is in this game and has a slightly different appearance, but only slightly. And I'm so curious about if the characters from Three Houses, if more of them will be present than just him, and if we're going to be getting like a lot of lore. I hope we are. I think we probably will, but that's what I want the most. Big lore time. My apologies for calling you away from your tasks. I had hoped to proceed with these negotiations one leader at a time, but it seems my urgent requests for an audience have prompted a gathering of the council. Hey, listen, I'm so glad about this because otherwise we would have to go city to city all night and that would take forever. So please, let us all just meet at once. Needless to say, I felt obliged to attend. The Alliance leaders are already seated within. Let us join them, shall we? Please. Let's get into it. I'm so glad we're all just here. We can have one big conversation. I'm curious what they'll say.
We are well aware of Ishgard's dilemma, and we agree with your assessment.
I'm a business analyst for a local community bank. Basically a liaison between the bank executives and our technology team to implement new systems/products. That's very interesting. And hi, LD, welcome in. Long time no see. I have been good. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? How's your week been? Okay, they
then
agree.
I trust there are no objections to the Crystal Braves' intervention.
Uldar has none.
Gridania does not object.
The Crystal Braves are yours to command, Alphino. Do what you will. We shall pray for your success.
But are you gonna lend your own people?
It was my hope that you would offer more substantial aid than prayer. I know it is within your means.
I figured that that's what we wanted.
Do
We'll
not
pray for you.
presume that you have knowledge of our every concern. The Garleans and the Beast Tribes are but two of many. We are not in a position to contribute greatly to the defense of Ishgard, not when our own homes are still under siege.
We dare not leave our interests in Cartano undefended as well. Telegi Adalegi and his ilk would seize control of the territories in our absence.
Oh, LD, good luck with the knee surgery. I hope it goes well. Hoping the best for you. That is definitely scary, but you got this. I hope you have a speedy recovery, but I know that is a scary one. Best of luck and smooth sailing. Well said, Roger. And Clone, I know I'm so close. I would love to look up how many quests I have before the final quest, but I'm not allowed to. So if anybody else wants to, let me know how many quests I have before Heavensward. Please share. You don't have to, though. It's okay. I'm just curious. I hate that quest titles could be spoilers. I always want to look them up.
The enemy is at their gates, and you would cower behind yours?
Oh, we're standing.
No one is cowering, boy. We will offer what support we can.
Which is?
Aye, support. A handful of men and no more.
A handful.
Would that we could commit more than a token force to this cause. Yet there are others to whom you might turn. The free companies ever want for work.
That's
yes, the free companies. They're not like to turn you down.
Unlike you guys.
I beg your pardon? You would entrust the survival of Ishgard to sell swords?
Clearly they don't care. They say it's a month off work and 9 to 12 months of recovery. Okay, I'm surprised you don't have to be off work for longer, but I hope that 1 month you can get a lot of recovery in and take things slow. This one and then 10 more. Okay. Interesting. So that means that really we have this one and then 5 or 6 quests, and then we have to pause to do the alliance raids. Because it's going to stop us.
Crises like these are the very reason why this alliance was formed. It is
Speaking
our
of
duty
alliances.
to aid our fellow man.
My duty is to my country and my people. If you expect us to place the welfare of a foreign power above our own, you're going to be sorely disappointed.
I gotta be honest, I figured that this is what they would say.
Lest you doubt, Limsa comes first, then the Alliance, and finally, circumstances permitting, Ishgard and the rest. If you cannot understand so simple a concept, then you have no place at this table.
Wow. They're being harsh.
Forgive me, Admiral. I was careless in my choice of words.
He is a 16-year-old asking for troops. It is a little crazy. You know, maybe they should have somebody else do the talking. Like, no offense to Alfino, but I understand their reasoning. I am just scared. Like, if only they knew how many dragons that was. I might let you down if we queue into Darkhold because I refuse to run it. I don't think I've done that one yet, so I'm not familiar with it. They're very busy.
I suggest you assemble a party of elite adventurers, assuming you haven't already.
We've tried.
Your fellows served us well during Operation Archon. I dare say they will do so again.
Dang. I think that's a side dungeon.
If I may,
Okay.
Your Grace, I wish to propose a redistribution of forces. If we entrust the security of Uldar to the Brass Blades for a time, we can dispatch a larger force to Ishgard. Your Grace?
She's been saying she was gonna resign. I wonder what she's gonna say. Is this the moment, Nanamo? Are we resigning?
Yes. Yes, of course. Do what you will.
I love her voice as well. Oh, Raban giving her kind of a look. Looking a little suspicious, a little concerned. Nanamo!
Is Her Grace not feeling well?
To the best of my knowledge, Her Grace is in perfect health.
I see. Carry on.
He senses it. I guess she hasn't done it yet. When we got a cutscene of her thinking about it, she was like, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, but I guess maybe she sat on it. Never seen the cut with the bandage over it on a Warrior of Light's face before? That's adorable, thank you. It's kind of a tribute, I would say, to my Animal Crossing characters. Amethyst screaming. I always wear the bandage item in Animal Crossing. So, I had to wear it here too. Probably has a lot on her plate right now. I know. Poor Nanamo. She's got a lot going on. Son is still not asleep. Left him with my hubby so I could do deliveries. Apparently, he isn't even trying to go to sleep. Dang! Amethyst, I'm sorry to hear it. That's rough. It's at 9:40 p.m. Shaking my head. It's time to lay down, little guy. Speaking of little guys, let me speak to mine. Hello. My 16-year-old bestie. Once again, I owe you an apology. It seems you have been conscripted into leading a contingent of adventurers on yet another mission of inestimable danger. But I fear we have been left with little alternative. We cannot well abandon Lord Horsefant and Sir Emmerich to their fate. We must abide by the Council's decision, as short-sighted as it is, and strive to fulfill our roles as Eorzea's guardians. We'll try our best. Captain Ilbert, what news? Then the assault has begun. We have but this moment concluded our audience with the Alliance leaders. Move our forces into position. Your unit will join House Durandair at the Steel Vigil. Man the cannons alongside the knights, and thin the Dravanian horde ere they descend upon Ishgard. I will join you as soon as I am able. B. I would have you and your adventurer allies bolster the defenses at the Steps of Faith. Report to Sir Marcellain at the Gates of Judgment, and he will direct you to where you are needed most. May the gods grant us victory. Scared. Also, hi Kaya, welcome in. Okay. We're getting into it. It's happening. I'm scared. I'm intimidated. Everything's gonna be fine, right? Right? Yeah. Everything's always fine in this game. Always. At least we have my beautiful gay horse to enjoy. Last stream, my cousin gave me the chair mount. Very kind of him. I've also been enjoying that one. I have so many mounts now that I love. My beloved mounts. I gotta pull out my chair. Been using this one a lot too. B2B also just looks really good on this chair. I love flying around in it. Hi Trey, welcome in. How are you doing today? That's what I call Final Fantasy, yes. The bed mount, no, not the bed. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's crazy. Exactly, nothing bad can happen when gay hoists exist in this world and we are happy. New here, doing well. What's going on? We're Final Fantasy 14ing. Things are happening. It's a little intense. Maybe we're about to go to war against a bunch of dragons. Little concerning. How are you doing today? Killer Cat, thank you so much for the follow. You are not the appointed captain of the sellsword contingent? Then welcome. Oh, I am actually. You are. There is no shortage of blade work to be done. As we speak, Dravanian skirmishing parties are harrying positions across the Central Highlands. I've assigned the Crystal Braves and your fellow adventurers to contain these scattered attacks. And for the present, I would have you join them. This is, of course, merely a precursor to the assault on Ishgard proper. The wily serpents seek to divide and confuse our foes, but we will not be so easily drawn out of position. The Temple Knights will remain on the Steps of Faith and continue our preparations. When the Horde arrives in force, they shall face a wall of Ishgardian steel. Newbie voice for you, drag queen, please. When the Horde arrives... Yes. Report back to me at once. Okay. I'll let you know. My ability to read this evening is a little shabbier than usual. I feel like my brain is maybe 50% functional. You know in Animal Crossing, how sometimes you have a bad luck day where your character just keeps tripping? I feel like that was me today. Thank you, Trey. May need to do a sanity check yourself. I did. I was at like 30%. I think that that's accurate. I did this quest on my white mage. It was a lot of fun. Is it hard playing through MSQ as a white mage? Because you don't have as many damaging spells? Laura has had some trouble. The answer is no? Okay. What server do I play on? I'm on Crystal Zalera. But yeah, it was something that I was curious about. At one point, for some reason, MSQ just did not give her a good weapon. So I think she just like was very underleveled in the weapon department. But then she got one and it's been fine since. Just killing some wyverns, don't even mind me. Da, 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 da. Squishy in dungeons, but that's about it. And Pear, sometimes you find it easier because you can heal yourself if you suck at the mechanics. If the benefit of not being able to adjust attack, but also keep yourself healed, that makes sense, that makes sense. White mages can be extremely deadly in the right hands. Yeah, I feel like she's just still learning how to play them. Laura is a bit behind me and is currently... I think she's just gotten to Kurthis for the first time. Defeat the forces at Providence Point. Oh, that's over there. So I guess we're just bipping and bopping around, killing forces. You know how it is. Still hard because you barely have any instant casts until later levels. She finally got her level 50. She hit level 50 and then did the level 50 White Mage quest. And that's how she got like a much better gear and a better weapon. I think that's been helpful. Some of her spells look really cool and I'm jealous. I don't know what they're called, but there's this one that makes her character like rise up. Wish I had that. At least staying on top of gear upgrades is crucial for White Mage through MSQ. I believe it. Man, should I really be dreading Heavensward because I'm not going to be able to fly on my mount for a while anymore? I love to be able to fly. All right. Hello, Horde Scouts. Let me kill y'all. Get over here, all of you. All of you. Oh my god, more of them! The hordes don't stop! I want to kill them all at once. Oh, I feel like I don't have to kill that one. Wait, I'm not gonna go over there. Job quests also very important as a healer. Yeah, she was really behind on her job quests for a little while, and I was like, hey, do you need to go check in on your job quests? Because that's a mistake I made at first too, since it doesn't force you to go out and do your job quests. The Horde Commander. Let's get him. Coochie, hi! Medium Gamer Girlfriend says hi. I was showing her rating yesterday. Oh, are we getting the Medium Gamer Girlfriend into Final Fantasy XIV? Just grab your currents. You'll fly soon enough. Okay, I'm glad it's not too much of a wait. Okay, we killed some baddies. We're reporting back. We did our job. This one map is rather annoying because of steep and large drop-offs. Oof. The others aren't so bad. Had someone in a dungeon have to tell me to do my job quests because I hadn't done any when I was a little level 40 something. Listen, you know, when you're a level 40 something, you're still learning. There's still a lot to learn. She likes the clothes, hey! Gotta get her into it, Coochie. You have to indoctrinate another person to Final Fantasy XIV. As we all must. Okay, there he is. Marceline. I find it quite funny when I see no jobstone. I just stare at the party list for several seconds. You're like, oh. Don't think it's possible yet. Trying to start her off with something small and figure out what she really likes. She likes Pokopia though. Big Animal Crossing fan. You know, there's a lot. You can grow from there. That's a good place to start. Good place to start. I am really excited about the Pokopia DLC. I don't know that it's something I'm going to play anytime soon. But if you don't know, it just got an underwater DLC, which is so cool conceptually. And I really like the vibes of that game. My problem with it is that I don't know that I personally could build anything that looks nice in it. And I used to feel that way about Animal Crossing New Horizons as well. And I got good at the decorating. So I like to think I could get good at the decorating in Pokopia as well. But it's pretty different. It's like more Minecraft-y. And that's a game I've never been good at making anything in. Though I'd like to be. What news, adventurer? The reinforcements. Decimated, you say? Dravanian devils! Damn their scaly hides! Hold fast to your grief and fury, my lady. We will avenge the deaths of your fellows in the battle to come. Guess my fellows died. Didn't notice. I was busy killing dragons. The Steps of Faith. Sir Marceline wishes to prepare you for the siege of Ishgard. Ishgard. Quartz, thank you for lurking. Appreciate you. Hey, then today you're a spicy miso mushroom fishbone. Yum. That's what I'm guessing. They said they didn't like them. That sounds like a troll for sure. Shaking my head. Ere you commit yourself to the siege, you should know what it is you are tasked with defending. Beyond the gates of judgment lie the Steps of Faith, a great bridge of stone that leads directly to the city of Ishgard. More than simply a means to cross the sea of clouds, the bridge serves as a foundation for the arcane wards that form the barrier we call Danifen's Golair. Alas, in dispelling the barrier's outermost layer, that thrice-damned witch, Iceheart, stripped the bridge of its protection, and thus are the dragons now able to land unhindered upon the Steps of Faith. Should the Dravanians succeed in destroying the remainder of the wards, the winged devils will be free to swarm within the city itself. Needless to say, we cannot suffer that to happen. It shall be our task as defenders to prevent any harm from coming to those parts of the bridge wherein the wards are sealed. That sounds kind of tough. Sounds kind of worrisome. You have to defend parts of a bridge. 3 yet remain, and we have dispatched our forces accordingly. I would ask you and your comrades to accompany our defenders to the outermost ward. I should hope that includes us as well. Yes, someone asks. Someone. Oh my god, my friends! My friends are here! Yay, I'm glad they came to help. The Scions of the 7th Dawn? We could not well stand idly by while the Horde threatens the good people of Ishgard. Indeed, to do otherwise would go against all that Master Louisoix has taught us. As for where we may be of most assistance, I think it prudent we divide into 2 groups. Ida and I will join the rearguard. Right, if the dragons should reach us, we'll be sure to give them what for. Thank you, all of you. Pray speak with me again when your preparations are complete, and together we shall stand against the Horde. I love Papalimo and Ida, I agree. I'm always happy to see them. Oh my god, it was not you bringing up the age-old question. Was the dress white and gold? Or white and blue? I thought the other option was like black and blue. I could never answer this. This is the rage bait question. If anybody has any takes, you may share them, but I couldn't say. I'm told by the commander of the Temple Knights, Lucia, will be leading their forces. By all accounts, it would seem we're in quite capable hands. All right, Thancred is feeling good about this. Y'shtola, what do you have to say? The dragons may never again have such an opportunity to strike at the Holy See. You can be certain they will not squander it, so we must be vigilant. Y'shtola says, let's get in there. It was blue with black stripes! That's not an opinion, that's a verifiable fact! Alright, Clone. Whoa. I was convinced white and gold I was wrong. I'm glad that we have facts. I've done this since they changed it into a solo duty. I'm scared. No matter what happens, we cannot let them cross the bridge. Okay, Ida, I agree. Would that we could say with certainty that none of the wards will be breached, but our enemy is resourceful. Papalimo says, be careful. Okay, my friends, let's freaking go. I trust you are ready then. Good, come, let us make for the battlefield. It'll be fine. This was such a fun solo duty. I'm excited. Okay, making a solo was an upgrade. I'm glad to hear it. I'm hydrating. I'm mentally preparing. I haven't had to do a solo duty in a minute, to be honest. Lex, you agree. Tried saying hello to you in game, but you were very focused. Oh, I'm sorry, King. Yes, I also, if you were saying hello in the chat, I have it hidden. Hi, Kat, welcome in. But you're always welcome to say to me in chat that you're here. And I will happily take a break from what I'm doing to say hello to you. I love to see other people's characters. Ooh, music! Also, of course, now that we're doing this trial, the ads want to play. I'm like really quickly gonna snooze them a bunch. Game, don't do anything yet. Game, I'm busy snoozing my ads. Okay, I did it. Okay. Accept the fury into your heart. Okay, I'm gonna defend the bridge. Yes. Good timing. Kat, how's your day? Yeah, Kai, you're always welcome to. Okay, we can't let the dragons pass. We're locking in.
Let's finish this quickly, shall we?
I shall make it quick.
There's so many sounds. Hi, Miwa. you're 99% sane today. Oh my goodness. You have the best sanity of the day so far. Congratulations. We love to see it. Okay, the barrier could be feeling better. Are these dragons I can attack? No, I think they're just for show. Ooh. Armored dragon. Yeah, you're boosting our collective sanity today, Miwa. It's wonderful to see you. Enjoy your Grey's Anatomy Mento! Thanks for saying hi and thank you for lurking. Okay, nice. That guy's dead. Are we okay? Oh gosh. Bishop! What in the... Everyone fall back! Fall back now! I'm locked onto the ground. On your feet! Okay, we're falling back. We're falling back. Bishop makes me think of Genshin Impact.
Aoife, to me.
Anything for you, Y'shtola? I love to have a voiced line in the middle of battle, because when they have text, it's like impossible to read. Do not let it reach the barrier. Hold your ground. Remember, this is what we fight for. I be trying. I be trying. Can't even see this bishop's head. Oh my god, it's hardy. Like it's gonna take a solid minute for me to get it down. Okay, push us forward. Moon, thank you for the love, by the way. I appreciate you. Okay, hurry, hurry, Beat-a-wee. Oh. Beat-a-wee. Hurry it up. Oh god, not the flame breath. The barrier strength. Did we lose? The first word has been breached. Is it over? Fall back and regroup. The battle is not yet lost. Okay, I'm falling back and I'm regrouping. This thing is strong. I've heard. Welcome in. Yes, we're all just screaming here. Roger, I don't think I ever saw a failure. Would be tempting to just leave. God. Thank you so much, Giru. We're regrouping. They mean to defeat us with sheer numbers then. We can't let that happen.
No moving back.
Vern, I hope you had a really nice Thursday. Oh, good night, Moon! Rest so well. Thank you for being here. It was so nice seeing you. Oh god, here we have a holy transcendent. Whatever the heck that means. I'm also holy and transcendent. Bit of a scary looking guy. Oh, it's actually called a horde transcend. And
This one'll sting.
hey, okay, we got it. Okay, here comes the big guy. The bishop! It's back! I'm scared. We must defeat that champion at all costs. We're certainly gonna try. Oh, hi, Amethyst. Yes, so the game is updating at 2 a.m. So it's gonna be down then. So basically I can play until then at the latest, but we won't go that long. It won't quite be 2 a.m. I don't think. But I don't know how long I'll go for. It's vibes based. I'm thinking like midnight, but could be earlier. I can't attack right now. I don't know why. Everything just has an X on it. Oh, now it's okay. I guess maybe it was invulnerable for a second. No, the barrier, no! I'm scared. Oh my god, it defeated it. The second ward has fallen. Fall back. There's nothing left to be done here. Yeah, without Laura, I've got a game. It's true. What else am I to do? Back in my day, this was a trial. That's what I'm hearing, Riri. Had no idea they changed it. I had to look it up. Boom, 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 boom. Ida and I have matters here well in hand. B, you must go and see to the final ward. Scared. Hold your ground. Should this barrier fall, Ishgard will be awash in flame. I don't want that.
Know your folly.
Well, I'm glad that the people who didn't play this version of this all get to see me do it. Welcome in. Oh god. This guy again. Hold nothing back. Okay. I'll try. Gotta say, I don't know. I'm worried. I don't know about all this. I'm hopeful, but I'm scared. Its health is going down, slowly but surely. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Final ward is weekend. Hurry, we must end this now. Oh, it's really weekend. I don't think we got it. The Avatar movie was so good. Sugar, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I know, I wish there was more of Zuko. He looked good. I might even say he looked great. Ooh, back it up, Beatawee, back it up. Don't stand too close. Ooh. He attacks so fast. God. He's gonna unleash the full fury. Oh no! Oh no! Defeat the bishop before the knights lose their resolve. The knights might be losing their resolve. I'm scared. Damn this infernal heat! I'm scared. Can you tell I'm scared? I'm attacking as quick as I can. Ishgard will not fall. Not today. Oh my god, we're so close! Please, Bishop, die! Huzzah, we did it! Oh my god! Clap. Woot! Thank you! GG's! Oh my god, my Warrior of Light's so stoic. She never even went like she usually does. And Pear, have a good lurk with Chestnut. Aww. Have a good night, thank you. His solo duty was so much fun as White Mage. Attacking, fighting, keeping myself healed, helping Y'shtola, helping the rest of everyone. Oh my god, that's stressful. Thank you for the applause, Kira. The dragons, they are withdrawing. Victory is ours. I'm shocked, quite frankly. Wow. Huzzah! Everyone seems to be feeling really intense. We really just won by a hair. This character who we still haven't heard speak. One of Nidhogg's greatest champions slain. The hold will not soon recover from this blow. Good. But what of you, Nidhogg? Why did you not join your minions and make of this battle a slaughter? Have you grown so fond of the stench of your lair? Mayhap you prefer to have your allies fight your battles for you. You have a girl to do your bidding now, do you not? No matter. I shall slay Iceheart and all the rest. Yeah, you could say the dragon's fantasy of destruction has been finaled. You could say that. What? Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Pocahontas, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. That's huge. And hey, that means we hit our daily sub goal, which means I'm gonna put this on. Thank you so much. Of course, an ad break is gonna start right after that, but I hope you're having a great day. But I yearn to spill the blood of a great worm, Nidhogg, and only your death will sate my lance. Huge W. Now I get to be Bee Coblin, yippee. I can't wait to see Iceheart again, by the way. I love her, and I want to see her. Vern, how's your Thursday night going? You got any Thursday night plans? Or are you just chilling? B, the dragons are routed. Lest you wonder, the fighting at the Steel Vigil was so fierce, but my Crystal Braves were not found wanting. Really, the gym getting annihilated on the Stairmaster. Oh god! GG's, good luck out there. Then dinner and movie with Jeremy. That sounds great. So it sounds like you're having a great day. Commander Livelier, B, true to your word, you arrived to aid us in our hour of need.
Wowzer, 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 wowzer.
Giru, thank you for the 100 bits! What the heck?
Wowzer, wowzer.
What if we started a hype train? Just for fun. Unless... Thank you! It's worth it just to hear this, right? like so crazy. But what's too bad about that is that I can't snooze ads again and they're in a minute. Oh, Pocahontas, thank you so much for subscribing. That's so nice of you. That would be crazy. It's crazy. There's the alert. Thank you. That's so nice of you. Thank you for your generosity. In the stream. On behalf of the Holy See and the people of Ishgard, I offer you my humble thanks. Not offer. Not awful. Bowser is something I hear from Inspector Gadget, not from Life is Strange. I love Inspector Gadget, but it does make me think about Life is Strange specifically. Though I would stay and lavish you with well-deserved praise, I fear I must away to oversee the aftermath of the siege. Not all the dragons are fled. Moonraj, thank you so much for gifting out 3 subs. That's so nice of you. Thank you. They went to Jonathan, Abyssal Anthos, and Lilu. I realized I didn't read which people the other ones went to. Oh, Astro got a gifted sub from Pocahontas, and so did Ellie Benelli, so did Alcivis, Barry Lowy, and Linearch. I hope you all enjoy your emotes. Huge W. Thank you for continuing our hype train. And yes, if you happen to be here and you got gifted a sub, please say thank you to one of the very kind gifters. Someone's getting a fruity unicorn. I sure hope so. Okay, so Emmerich is off. Oh, and here, as a treat, my cat is here to say a quick hello. Hi, son. Hi. Good evening. Tate says, W. Huge W. There he is. Why don't you lay down, baby? You want to lay down? He looks really angsty. Go lay down. You might want to get on my lap. You want to get on my lap? I don't think he knows what he wants. What do you want? Do you like the epic music, Tate? You can't hear it, but like, you can hear it in spirit. Oh, he's so cute. I'm glad you get to see him. Baby. He never looks right at the camera. Thank you for looking at the camera. I want other mom. He does say that. Come here. He's attempting to get on my lap. Okay, he's on it. Enjoy my lap, baby. I don't want to hit him in the head with my mic, but okay. He's on my lap. We'll keep reading. Pray let us meet anon, and I might express my thanks with the proper courtesy. Oh, my friends! Oh, my friends! We have indeed achieved a victory of singular importance. With the Dravanian horde thus weakened and scattered... Oh my god, Tate's trying to get the mic. Tate! The threat to Ishgard has been greatly diminished. And mayhap equally significant, the Holy See must now recognize the necessity of cooperation with foreign powers. Long have they barred their gates against the outside world, but I am confident that the day will soon come when Ishgard proclaims itself a member of the Eorzean Alliance once more. They freaking better. Much have we sacrificed in our struggles against dragons and primals, the Ascians and the Empire, but step by unfaltering step, we march ever nearer to our goal. And as ever, the journey is made with you in the van. Are there vans? Are vans canon in Final Fantasy XIV? Apparently. The victory you have won this day gives us greater hope for the morrow. 'Tis a hope that shall sustain us in the days to come and bear us past the many evils that yet seek to hinder our progress. Van is short for Vanguard. I was like, we're getting in the van? You know what? That makes sense. Vans are canon though. But like, vans are canon. Tate is still, you can see him, he's still on my lap. There at the front of the army. You know, that makes sense, that makes sense. I wouldn't have guessed that. Yeah, that got the cargo vans just out of the shot. Yeah, they're right outside. Oh, Tate. Oh my god, he stepped all over my keyboard. I hope everything's fine. I'm always scared he's gonna like disable something. Son, did you have to do that? Let Tate play. Tate, you wanna play the game then? You're welcome to. Take the controls. His tail's going crazy. He's in such a mood. Goodness me. Anyway. We're appreciating our achievement. All right, our hype train is complete. Thank you again so much, everybody who contributed. I appreciate you so much. Enjoy your hype train, your hype emote. Mine is cute. Her mind. I like it. Level freaking 3. It's still so funny to me you named your cat and I named my house's ghost after the same character. Oh, really? You named your house's ghost, Tate? Honestly, better name for a house's ghost, because what I always say to Tate is, I quote American Horror Story and I say, "Go away, Tate." I feel kind of rude saying that to my cat. Would be better to say that to a ghost. But I have no regrets. The demands of duty, however, allow me little time for levity. I must accompany Captain Ilberd back to Ul'dah and reassign those braves whose squads suffered heavy losses. You, my friend, have earned a rest at the Rising Stones. Pray return to Revenant's Toll and share your tale with Minfilia in person. One of my first streams, you asked if it was from AHS. Pray return. I'm praying and I'm returning. Jericho, thank you for the follow. Mur, I'm so curious what you're doing right now. On your birthday! What are you up to this evening? Did you have cake? We will see to informing the other nations of what took place here. Do be sure to give our regards to Minfilia. I'll come wave hello. Yes, you're welcome to. Tate's just sitting like right next to me now, by the way. If you were curious what he's up to, he's just here. I'm petting him while also playing. Trying not to destroy anything. Yeah, why didn't you pray come say hello to me at the Rising Stones? It's always a good place to say hi. Yes, come to Zalera. This is an adult stream, right? This is technically a PG-13 stream. I keep it pretty PG, but does that mean you're having an adult time for your birthday? Which you are. I respect it. Laura hates Moogle sounds, by the way, and that pisses me off. I love the sound of a Moogle. I think Moogles are whimsical. I want to cover my home in Moogles. Who hates Koopo? Freaking Space Laura hates Koopo. It makes me mad. I'm so sorry, but your wife doesn't like fruit and I can't trust their opinions. Yeah, they don't like fruit. Nice, I love that for you, Mur. That sounds like such a nice birthday treat. Ugh, enjoy your ramen. Enjoy treating yourself. There are a couple iterations of Moogles I hate, but I love the rest. My text tone notif is a Moogle sound? Good. Mostly just though, it's okay to have preferences for anyone reading this. It is okay to have preferences, and since it's my wife, I'm allowed to judge them. I agree though. I can be so judgmental about like this or that, silly things. And like realistically at the end of the day, I don't care. We should all like our own stuff. Makes things more interesting. I don't like condiments. I get judged often. And honestly, I'm with you. I'm with you on not liking condiments. I like them more now that I'm older, but especially when I was younger, I was very, very plain. Very, very plain. did not like to dress up any of my food. I'd say these days I'm like a little put off. I used to only like barbecue sauce. That was my one condiment. Now, you know, if you've got a little aioli on my sandwich, I'll eat it. It's crazy because I definitely typed I love mustard over and over in a chat message in a different stream today. And I respect it. B, welcome back. Alphino sent word of the siege, and of course, of the role you played in ending it. Your deeds never cease to amaze me, B. Thank you. Anything for you, my wife. My beautiful, gorgeous wife, Minfilia. Of course. Hi, son. Welcome in. I don't see you. I went in and I said hello to my wife. I'll come right back out. Sorry, I wasn't sure how long you'd be. I'm in the solar. I was prey returning, don't you know? Tate also hopped down. He left. I think he was mad at me. He was like, oh, she's back to talking to freaking Minfilia, whatever. Okay, I'm here. That is for the best, Noviel. And that makes sense. I actually hadn't thought about why those spaces are instanced. Here I am. Being my be-de-weeful self. Had another time trial / relic giving me issues. Guess I was so fast that I not only got the gold one, required for 100%, but also the platinum one? Guess I'm goated? I'm just that NB. Hey, I love to hear it. #1 NB. Rat. I'm gonna applaud for you, because I just want to. My poor Tate. I have never played Crash Bandicoot? Bandicoot? I ain't never played that game, Crash Bandicoot, but I don't think I would be any good at it at all. I see that you also have Midgard somewhere on. Oh my god, and you look beautiful, by the way. A fellow cat girl. And you're in Cloud's outfit. I love... First of all, I have to add you as a friend, if that is acceptable to you. I'm also looking at your adventure plate. White Mage. W White Mage. Your character's really pretty. Honestly, she kind of reminds me of my mom. That might be strange feedback. But I'm gonna dance. Not in caps, though. Yippee! Yeah. I actually did a dungeon yesterday or the day before that was all cat girls. All of us were cat girls. It was a huge moment in my life. How did you think? I mean, the main game isn't too bad. It's not super easy, but it's also not super difficult either. Very quickly realizing the difficulty lies in 100%ing the game. That makes sense. Well, thank you for coming and saying hi to me. You're so pretty. Oh my god. What a beautiful mount. I have not seen this one. And it has wings. Beautiful red and black winged horse. Time for me to be on my gay horse. Love cat girls here, absolutely. Oh, and I haven't seen this one either. That's awesome. I like it. I love to see what people have. Like, okay, time to hoverboard. I think our horses would be friends, even though they have different vibes. Just horse girls being horse girls, you know what I mean? Can you take a photo on your mount? You can. Nice. It's time for me to come for Xgiru's brand and start taking obscene quantities of photos. Spending half of my Twitch stream G-posing. I think that's just appropriate. There they are, looking pretty cute. It's not half! Listen, it's fun. It's fun! And that's what matters. Whoa, whoa, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Oh, I didn't like that. Manual brightness adjustment. Yeah, please. I don't know what these things mean. Camera settings. I still haven't done this enough times, but I feel like I know everything, if that makes sense. Still getting used to the settings and stuff. Like, I'm not sure how to disable all of the stuff. I have a mountain there that's a spoiler. Okay, yes, keep it to yourself. Secrets. As long as people compliment the pictures I take, it's fine, I guess. Hey, yes. I will always compliment the pictures you take. Because they're good. They're freaking good. Like if I close this. Oh, good. I just have to do that. Okay, I'm screenshotting. Cute. Picture taken. Should I have a G-post? Yeah, G-post tutorial, please. Show me all of your skills. I need to know. Anyway, another beautiful horse. Thank you for coming and meeting up with me, Kaya. I'm so glad we're friended now. When I mentioned it last stream, I said it was only 40%. You did, Noviel. Also, Caterate, hi! We do stand Lububa. 100%. Give me 1 second. I heard Tate. I just want to make sure he's okay. He's all right. I heard him in his litter box, and sometimes when one of us is out of town, he has unfortunate times in his litter box where he like will scoot. He goes through it. It's like when his anxiety gets bad, he struggles. Poor baby, I know. It seemed like he was okay though. He was just sitting in my room, so I think he's chilling. Glad my son is all right. Oh, and that's the White Mage mount. How old is Tate? Tate is 12. He is 12. He's kind of an old man. My old man baby. Been there, brother. Yeah. Tate has really bad anxiety. Getting up there for sure, yeah. He has stomach issues and bad anxiety, and I feel like he got both from me. Administrative decision. Minfilia seems loath to put you to further trouble so soon after your last great exertion. And yet, she's gonna. You must be weary, Bee, and now may very well be your only chance to... Door opens. Antecedent! Hi, Afternoonista! How are you doing today? A messenger from Ul'dah arrived with a missive for you. The royal seal. Curious indeed. Ah, an invitation. On behalf of the Council of the Eorzean Alliance, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo invites the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to attend a feast at the Royal Palace of Ul'dah in honor of Ishgard's recent victory. So I feel like this is where she's going to announce that she's stepping down. Doing good, hope you're well. Thank you, I am well. I'm glad you're doing good too. Happy almost Friday. Very nearly there. And hi, Quarky. Minfilia, my beloved. You know what? She's an underrated queen. I am glad that I am always here to stand up for my woman, Minfilia. Other people should get on this level that we are on. Also, Giru, I can't remember if you were here when I was saying this, but after the recent character death, or before it actually, I was speculating that Minfilia was going to be the one who died. I was like, I feel like Minfilia is going to die because I never see her on your screen. I feel like I have unfortunately seen a number of characters, you know, in different outfits on your stream, and I always quickly look away, but I know that they're there, and I know that their looks have changed a little bit, but I never see her, and I still wonder what's up with that. I'm glad she didn't die. I'm glad she's alive. But yes, unfortunately for spoilers' sake, yes, specifically. Castlevania! What a beautiful username you have, by the way. Thank you for the gifted subs! Thank you for gifting 3 subs to Red Leader, Nearly Ezzy, and Toyotathon. All wonderful people. Thank you very much. I assume you're doing this for the mount, and I hope you enjoy your gay horse. Tate is also back. I'm going to quickly show him to you. There's probably going to be a lot of Tate on stream while Laura's away. Here's his butt. Thank you. I really appreciate it. My cat's butt gives you much thanks, specifically. Thank you for the gay horse. So important. Hey. He looks really grumpy. He's got an angry tail. Hi, Leodin. Welcome in. Yeah, that's him right now because he's angry. It would seem we ought to be recognized for our part in lifting the siege. You, for your valiant efforts as commander of the adventurers' contingent, and the Archons for their earnest attempts to rouse the city-states. Truly, I find it strange that the Alliance leaders should think themselves deserving of a place at such a celebration. All 3 refused to deploy their standing armies, preferring to send hastily assembled companies of sellswords, many of whom perished ere the siege began. Are they truly so brazen as to seek to share in the glory of your triumph? Ah, but mayhap they simply seek a pretext to meet with the Ishgardians while the mood is yet jubilant. Such an occasion would present a fine opportunity to press for Ishgard's return to the Eorzean Alliance. Cheech, my cat is sleeping behind me right now. What a good name for a cat, by the way. And thank you for following Sprout and Kitty. Both great reasons. Though you were promised rest, I fear I must insist that you also attend. It would be a strange celebration indeed if the victorious hero were not present. Pray content yourself with the thought that such occasions may bring about momentous change, and this without recourse to bloodshed. There's a reason for it. I'd love to hear. Tataru, if you would do me the favor of contacting the rest of the Scions. Of course, Antecedent. And please let me know if there's anything else I can do. Not her big sigh. Oh, she's thinking. curious. I have never known Tataru to sigh at such requests. Could aught be amiss? I do wonder. Like 2 of your cats, Merlin and Sato, are chilling on the futon behind me and enjoying the outside and the open window. Oh, that sounds great. That sounds like ideal kitty environment. Tate is really silly. We have this AC unit that he can get really close to. There's like a good spot for him to sit right in front of it in our living room. And anytime we have it on, he goes and he sniffs the air coming out of it. Like it's very novel, getting to smell the AC air. And sometimes it's off and he's upset about it and he'll like jump up and paw it. He's like, turn it on. A fellow Zalaran, yes! Crystal Zalara, my home. Rat, he would steal your stash/pen and looked fried when he woke up. So that became his name. I don't condone giving it to your pets, but he'd literally take it and run off with it. This was when I lived in Vermont. Took him from my ex fully in 2023. I'm glad he's yours, but that is a good backstory and makes sense. AC/outside air, it's the best. I also love to open. I'm grateful that the house I live in has screens on all the windows because I can open the windows for him. The New York apartments I lived in never had screens, which was the worst. Could never open the windows there. Tataru is conspicuous by her absence. Where is she? I will speak with Flamin. Are you worried, Queen? I'm worried. Tataru, I believe she just stepped outside. Now that I think on it, she did seem rather preoccupied. Girl, maybe she's just tired of all the stress. I'm curious what's happening with all my friends, I have to say. I gotta check in with them. What are we up to? Papalimo says, a primal shackles its faithful with the bonds of eternal devotion, but I fear the power Thancred wields over his admirers is rather more fickle. What? Going to eat? Mer, thank you for spending the last bits of your birthday with us. Have such a good sleep. Have a great birthday sleep and enjoy the rest of your evening. And yes, I am aware of the soon Forest Alliance raids. I'm planning on whenever I hit the wall, like, I'll schedule a stream so that we all know when they're happening. Oh, First Bits, it just started! Well, happy freaking birthday. Have such a great rest. I feel like a birthday sleep, I want it to be restful. But yes, sending love. Sending so much love. Thank you for being here. After Nista, my mom bought me these little expandable screens for my apartment in NYC. Oh, that's nice. I know that that kind of thing exists, so there are options for sure. I just never explored it. And Rat, he was so underfed when I took him in. I couldn't do much at the time, sadly, but now he's pretty healthy. Good, I'm glad that we've been able to take better care of him. I know it could be hard. All right, Ida, what's going on with you? Oh my god, make it stop! My sides are about to burst! Okay, she's cackling. Yustola says, do we not have more pressing matters to attend to? Girl, I think we do. What is happening over here? Oh my god, it's Thancred and his admirers? Man-stealer, he said I was his favorite muse. Oh my god. Ladies, please, this is no way to... Oh, hello, B. I was, just entertaining some friends. Oh, gods. Thancred. Also, what is this woman doing? Oh, my. PMO so bad. Listen, but I know he's one of your men, Guru. Love talking to everybody between quests. Yes. Anytime I notice them around, I like to say hi. I like to say hello. Remember being mad at him here? You were like, that hoe. That hoe. Tataru, where did you freaking go? I was like, hello, I'm right here. Yeah. I think my next move in this game is going to be to go back and level to get the damn gem this time. Only didn't go last time. So you have to do it without dying. Ah, good luck. God Gamer, you got this. Well, here's Tataroga. Not quite the right character. Oh, there's Tataru. I see you. Aw. She's just sitting up here looking at the crystal. Oh, B, it's you. I didn't mean to worry anyone. It's nothing really. Well, it's not nothing exactly, but it feels like nothing compared to the towering trials you and the others face every day. And that's why I should probably talk to Manvilia before things get any worse. You always know what to say, B. I'm glad we had this little chat. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Tataru? I'm worried. First coffee, but if I die, I'm simply going to back out. Nodding. Speaking of coffee, I'm like pretty out of my ice. My ice latte doesn't have any ice anymore, but it's been good while I had it. I'm worried. And then Tataru kills Manvilia. No, not really. Just JK. But they're talking and I'm here. I'm glad I get to hear their conversation. Yes, Tataru? You have my undivided attention. I've been hesitant to broach the subject, what with all the recent excitement, but B made me realize there's no time like the present, and time is what I'm here to ask you for. I'm not sure I understand. If you wish to be excused from your duties for a time, then you certainly have earned the rest. But I suspect that lying abed is far from your intent. You know me too well, Antecedent. There is, in fact, something I've been wanting to try my hand at. Along with the adventurers and the Crystal Braves, the Scions are constantly being thrown into dangerous battles and deadly predicaments. Even Hoary Boulder and Coltene have been promoted from guard duty to fill our need for competent warriors. Hoary Boulder. The cup's design, I think this is a Barbie McDonald's cup. From when they had a cup collab. They did a bunch of like cups with various companies. Like there was a Hello Kitty cup. Laura's boss got this one. Was trying to get a certain one of them and just gave it to Laura. Hi Blossom! Welcome in. How are you doing today? How's your night? I hope it's been good. So it only seems right that I too should acquire the power to defend myself. And others, more importantly. When I return, I shall be both your receptionist and your bodyguard. Oh, the harsh cut of the music. She wants to go train up. Whoa, hey, says Hoary Boulder. There he is. That's the first time I've almost been knocked to the ground by a Lalafell. Never seen Mr. Taru so determined. As aught befell which I might help with, Antecedent? Not at present, thank you. Was there something you would ask of me? Oh yes, pray excuse my distraction. An adventurer who wants to join us for escort duty was injured while out on patrol. I fear we cannot properly defend the scholars entrusted to our protection without the aid of at least one more guard. Therefore, I humbly request that another adventurer, of the capable kind, of course, be assigned to our party. Very well. I shall consider the potential candidates and provide you with a replacement as soon as I am able. I thank Antecedent. I take my leave of you. Bowing. Tataru. I'm sure it must be hard. She cares so much about all the other Scions. Like, not feeling like you're competent and able to battle and hold your own. I can understand why she would want to go train up, but... I'm excited to get to know her better. So far, she hasn't been too much of a character. Blossom! Rip my streak. Bringing it back to 3. Hey, yo, a 3-stream streak is still freaking impressive. Thank you for streaking. We rebuilt. We rebuild. You know, streaks are meant to be lost so that you can rebuild them. Persona, yes, Persona 5 is my favorite game. I see I have two MSQs to accept. First, there's Where We Are Needed. Manvilia is eyeing you with a mixture of regret and desperation. Clone, you're playing Royal right now! Oh my god. Is this your first time? I wonder, do you perchance recall the commitment I made to furnish Horribalder with a capable adventurer? But yeah, that just happened actually. Well, I'm sorry to say that I have as yet been unable to do so. Now, I realize you are rather more than a capable adventurer, and that escort duty is frankly beneath a woman of your talents, but I have no one else to turn to at present. Might you be willing to forego rest and assist us in this matter? Generous to a fault, I think you be. Now, it seems only fair that I explain the import of the task in question. For some time, our order has employed a handful of scholars to travel around Eorzea, taking etheric readings that we might better understand the impact of primal summonings. Giro, I've also been thinking about replaying Royal. I miss it. I miss it. It's always like a difficult decision to weigh if it's been long enough to replay a game or not. I played Royal in 2020, but I recently forgot Junpei's name. So I think that shows that it's been a while. Can't believe I forgot his name. Seen it on a lot of streams, Clone. Different than actually playing it yourself for sure, though. I hope you're enjoying it. Oh yeah. Ryuji. I keep forgetting. I keep confusing their names. This is why I need to replay it. I keep forgetting his name. Isn't that embarrassing? It's exactly, this is my point. This is my point and I'm proving it. More like stupid, literally. But yeah. How can I call it my favorite game when I've forgotten his name? Need to replay 5. Missed a few bonds on my first go. Me too. I think there were a couple I think I got the ones I really wanted. But I've definitely missed a few. Yeah, my memory is not good. Certain things I remember better than others. Like, if you don't know, I've been replaying Fire Emblem 3 Houses. And I feel like I still remember that game pretty well. But it's also because I did a playthrough of it and I watched Laura play through 2 other routes. So, like, I'm pretty familiar with the game. But Persona 5, I played through half of 5 on my own. And then when Royal came out, I played through all of Royal. So I feel like pretty familiar with the beginning of the game, but definitely not the latter half. And like none of the Royal stuff. So yeah, just 1.5 times, I would say. Imagine having room in your brain for non-Fire Emblem video games. Impossible, right? And hi, Courtney! Been lurking on and off the whole time, but hi. This is my fishbone. Thank you for redeeming your fishbone. I appreciate it. Quite a few times for me. Played through P5R to survive many a shift when I worked from home. It's just the best. It's just the best. I was recently watching a friend stream some of it, and I think the thing that is the most exciting to me about going back to it is I listen to the Persona 5 music on a daily basis. It's the best. It's like my favorite music of all time. And hear it, like, it's one thing to hear all of the songs just, you know, in their entirety, but to play the game and hear them transitioning one into the next and seeing like the scenes that they were placed in and made for it's like decadent and delicious. And it feels like a special treat after listening to the music so much. So, but I really, if I was gonna play a Persona game right now today, I would probably play Reload, Persona 3 Reload, because I've played Portable, but I haven't played Reload, so that would be more of a new experience for me. It's always something more about music in context. There really is, Corky, there really is. Like, those songs are so good on their own, but in context, even better. Anyway, back to my conversation with Minfilia. Now, it seems only fair that I read that part. Naturally, it behooves us to ensure our employees' safety, and so we ask the adventurers in our service to serve as escorts. Ori, Boulder, and Courtenay were to act as 2 such escorts, as was a 3rd adventurer. Alas, due to injury, said adventurer is not presently fit for duty, hence my need to impose upon your goodwill. Do you think Minfilia likes Persona 5? I think it's not for her. And Courtney, I think Minfilia does like these nuts. Reload is wonderful. You definitely need to play it. Yeah, especially I loved 3. For sure. You are truly a pillar of strength, B. Ori Boulder will share with you the details of your task. He should be waiting for you outside. Be safe. I think Minfilia has a 3DS. I think she's a Nintendo girly. I think she's got a 3DS. She plays, she loves Style Savvy. She loves Nintendogs. She loves Cooking Mama. She likes all the classics. Something I'm really hoping for is with Kingdom Hearts 4 coming in the next few years, hopefully. I really hope they do a Final Fantasy XIV and Kingdom Hearts 4 collab. That would be awesome. I would lose my mind over that. An unexpected ambition. Minfilia is at a loss for words. I guess I kind of want to wait and not take that one yet. I'll go help Hori first. And then we'll come back and we'll take the other Minfilia quest. Does she like Minish Cap? I think she does. I could see her playing the Zeldas for sure. For sure. Ah, B, is it true that you agreed to lend us a hand? Nodding. Huzzah! What did I tell you, Courtenay? Our misfortune is become a blessing. An opportunity to serve alongside the Warrior of Light herself. Need I remind you that we have 3 scholars to escort, each of whom will take a different route? True, but our mission is the same. Separated by malms we may be, but in spirit we shall be together. If such thoughts bring you joy, you are welcome to think them. What a shady thing to say. 2 more practical concerns. B. We would have you attend to the scholar charged with surveying the South Shroud. He's waiting at Camp Tranquil as we speak. All you need to do is follow the man. He will determine the most appropriate locations to take his readings. In spirit, B! In spirit! We shall be together every step of the way! In spirit. Oh my god, that's true! Ugh. I wonder which Fire Emblem would be Minfilia's favorite. I love the Fates games, so I like to think that Minfilia would be into them too. But would she really, or is that just my bias? That's the question. Haven't gotten a Kingdom Hearts collab before, but Yoshi P would definitely be down. Nomura just needs to sign off. He's very careful about the KHIP. Sora in Smash was huge. Might be an indication that he's more willing to consider crossovers. And have you heard that it is likely that Kingdom Hearts is getting a Fortnite collab soon? Have we heard about that? I keep seeing things about it. I don't know if it's true or not, but I see it. 14 to Cage pipeline is real. It's real. Minfilia feels like an FE7 girly. Okay, I believe you. And Coochie, I will go for at least another hour. Probably somewhere in that realm. I gotta go see the Unsettled Scholar at Camp Tranquil. He stated in the past he would never put anything KH into FF14. Oh, that wounds me. Coochie, why do you say oh? Are you like, wow, you're streaming way too late? Or are you like, wow, you're ending way too early? Here's our Unsettled Scholar. Quite the look. Oh my god, Spider-Man's here. Oh my god, wait! welcome. I'm sure we're intentionally giving Spider-Man. Oh, Coochie says yes. Oh my, bowing, hello. Level 100 Dragoon. How do you like playing Dragoon? Seems cool. I'm into it. I'm sending you a friend request. Thanks for coming and take hi to me. But yeah, that's a class I'm curious about. A job. Here's our unsettled scholar friend. We're just hanging out with him. At last, the Scion's woman deigns to grace me with her presence. A pity that we have no time for pleasantries. Our first destination is Isomhar. Come, we are late enough as it is. Okay, dang. Isom. How rude. Our FC leader dressed his Pictomancer up as Bob Ross while he was leveling it up. That's awesome. I love glams. I'm addicted to the glam. Me too. As someone who's always really liked fashion in games, I love Final Fantasy XIV. Here we go. Hello, Scala. Yes, this location should suffice. Once I finish calibrating my instruments, I will require but a moment to take the necessary measurements. I trust I need not explain my work and suffer no interruptions. Then please, stand at an appropriate distance and keep watch for wild beasts. Been more so on an alt though, learning tank. I love to tank. It's really fun. I feel like I can't go back. Hashtag addicted to the tanking. Time to kill some fly traps, I guess. Bum. Do. Excuse me, Antelope Doe. Don't mind me. Just killing some plants for my scholar friend. Laura recently looked through all of the different glams for all of the different jobs and determined that she likes the scholar glam best. And I've been encouraging her to try scholar since then, to work on leveling up arcanist to get to scholar. But we'll see if she does. I don't know. So scared to at first, but now I love it. Just wanted to do it with a sprout icon. That's fair. To be like, hey. New tank here. I'm new at this. I do feel, I feel grateful for my little sprout icon sometimes. I see we have both completed our respective tasks. A satisfactory outcome. Though, if I could make one suggestion, you might try to dispatch your foes more quietly in the future. I do not like to pick fault, but I really must be allowed to concentrate. Now then, Snake Bolt awaits, shall we? Yeah, I guess so. She liking White Mage? Do you think she'll like a different job more? I think that she likes White Mage, but might also like something else more. I think she definitely feels a lot of pressure being the healer. I think it might be nice to try something that is non-healy. Very rude, Scholar. My favorites are Dark Knight, Dragoon, Reaper, and Samurai. Oh, Scholar's also healer, though. Well, she can't escape. She can't escape. But yeah, Laura's character is Will Byers from Stranger Things. And I think he, like, she just likes the idea of him being a healer. I should clarify with her. I should be like, hey, did you know that Scholar is a healer? Like, maybe you should take that. Maybe this is a sign. Speaking of scholars, here's mine again. Right about here, yes. As before, I would ask that you keep an eye out for dangerous beasts as I work. Really? I wonder what's gonna happen on this journey, this quest. I feel like something must go on. Arcanist is interesting because it splits into 2 jobs. Yes, I'm aware. Scholar and Summoner. To level one of them up, it levels both. Summoner is magic DPS. So I actually started the game as an Arcanist, and I didn't like it as much. I think I found that more stressful than Tank. Tank is stressful to me because you have the expectation of your other party members. They're relying on you. And that's a little scary to me. But I didn't like Arcanist because I just felt like there were too many things I needed to be doing all at once. Like having to summon my little guys. With that being my first thing that I tried, I just found it a little overwhelming. I think I could go back to it now and I would like it more though. Now that I'm more comfortable with the game. Now that it's been longer. Melee DPS would probably be a good start for you. I agree. Do you have a favorite melee DPS? Deep Void Death Mouse sounds like a cool name for a metal band. I agree. Dragoon. Yeah, I definitely agree. It's nice feeling myself become more comfortable over time. I enjoy it. Fascinating. These readings are not at all what I expected, though perhaps that should come as no surprise. I am not given to superstition, but there is a queer, almost blasphemous air hereabouts. Let us quit this place and return to Roots Lake. We have one more site to survey. I know that there are so many different good guides out there, which I am grateful for. I've looked into some of them. Stealth, Naruto running, flips. Hey, if you say Naruto running, like, that's already enough for me. That's all I needed to hear. Ooh. I'm kind of simple. Ninja. Ninja seems cool. What do you think of Samurai? Novio, you dabble in a little bit of everything. I'm excited for you to get back to playing the game, hopefully, for your birthday. We'll see. We hope. As before, my guardian, pray leave me to my task and ensure our safety. I'll try. Great, very combo oriented, but once you get the rotation down, really good. A lot of good glam options, okay. Crazy is I've not heard anything from my job search since the end of May now, and now you have 2 companies reaching out. Novio, hopefully that's a great sign. You know, I do know that summer is like kind of a bad hiring season. in the past when I've job hunted, I haven't had a lot of luck during the summer. So I wonder if now that we're getting towards the end of summer, you're gonna have better luck moving forward. Gucci, honk shoo mimi. Are we going to bed? Laid off in May. I think I might have finally landed something. Oh, Landon, that's awesome. Brutal looking for work for sure. Everyone's on vacation. Yeah, I feel like it's probably it's a combo of the bad job market, but also I'm sure that it's just like also a bad season for it. Double whammy. But yes, good luck. Sending you so much good luck, Noviel. And same to you, Leodin. Good luck to anybody looking for work right now. I hope you all find what you're looking for. Spreading hopeful thoughts into the universe. This data should prove invaluable to... Ye gods! What is that stench? Did you slaughter a creep of... these? Adamantuses? I just could never read that. Oh, my back was turned? Quickly now, to Camp Tranquil. I will not have my clothing reeking of blood and offal. I think the hardest thing about job hunting, and I'm sure that you who are forced to do that at this time know, is like keeping your mental health in a good place. It's really difficult because I feel like societally, jobs and like self-worth are really tied up together in many knots. So back, I did a lot of job hunting back in the like pandemic-y days, especially since I had just graduated, and I always found that really difficult, maintaining my mental health. But it's also so important. Oh, Midgard Sommer just breathed some fire on him. You chose to paddle in the Ichor a while longer, I take it. No matter. I took advantage of my unexpected privacy and performed a cursory analysis of my data. It would appear that there's been a measurable decrease in Eorzea's ambient ether concentration since the calamity. However, this data is far from conclusive. We must take additional measurements to confirm my assessment. Very hard for me these past months. Very grateful to be part of some good communities. Yeah, I think the people you surround yourself with can definitely help or hurt. My dad is someone who really ties like work to self-worth. They're like super intertwined for him, which is the worst and very annoying. And so it's like, it was good to be around other people who were like, hey, yeah, that's not true. Those two things shouldn't be intermingled. It's like affirming to hear that from people. Makes me question everything. Like, am I doing something wrong? Is my resume okay? Never doubted myself before, but so many applications being ghosted or rejected, I wonder. Yeah, that. But it's not you. It's just the stupid, nasty job market. Icky, yucky. Rat, trying to get a better job before I'm probably laid off is a bit of pain. But the fact you need money to survive and the older generation's constantly being like, your generation doesn't want to work, which is crazy, by the way. Yeah, very, very common with men of an older generation. Parents we mean well, but they're not helpful. Thoughts and prayers are useless. Get him out of here. Rat, first try out on that deathless run for the gem. This time coming back. Okay, move so slow. You got this, though. And I'm so close to the end. I know it's crazy. But yeah. That's like never the advice that I'm looking for. From the older generation. The least among us. Who better to serve the scions of the 7th Dawn than a humble scholar and his faithful assistant? For our next survey, I would have you escort me to Earth's fount. The ambient ether concentrations there are so high that crystalline structures form spontaneously. Consequently, anomalous fluctuations such should be much easier to detect. Brilliant, yes? No, Don't bother answering. That was rhetorical. Now come along. Hi, Whitney. It's nice to see you. How are you doing? If I had $10 for every time I was told to pray about it, I wouldn't need to hunt for a job. Thank God no one ever said that to me. The thing I'm praying for is no one mentioning such things to me. Ah! Hi, Bo! It's nice to see you. I hope you are well, my dear. Hello! How goes your evening? I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Look at my gay horse! It's so important. Stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. Happy almost Friday. I'm flying on a unicorn! And my character looks so cute. This is joy. And it plays a little song. It does give Rainbow Dash. I hadn't even thought about that. Heading home from dog sitting for my dad. Nice, Whitney. Glad you're heading home. I don't know where I'm flying. I'm just flying. Don't even mind me. No mount can fly no higher. Okay, dang. Drives have begun in Overwatch. Trying to get the pretty purple nameplate. Oh, so important. Chat, woman keep hitting on medium gamer girlfriend. What do I do? What do you mean? Women are hitting on your girlfriend? That just means you bagged a baddie. Gaming been good. I've been enjoying my late night Final Fantasy exploits. They've been quite enjoyable. Though my space Laura is out of town. Hi Vi, it's nice to see you. Not that that has anything to do with anything, but I have been complaining about it. My alt is using that top for her samurai glam. Got that in a cute long kilt skirt sort of thing. And sandals. That sounds nice. Nor for Norlore, well said. But yeah, I can't believe new Overwatch season so soon. Less than a week, yeah? I can't wait. Excited to try Demon. Heck yeah, new hero. Oh, I'll show you my Tate, if you'd like to see him. Bye, how goes your night? Here's my Tate. He's hanging out with me. Demon! I wonder too. I love to have a new tank, as a tank fan. He's just chilling with me. Missing his other mom. He does like belly rubs. He has to be in the right mood. But like, I'm touching his belly and he doesn't really mind. He only won't let me touch his belly if he's angry. Which he sometimes is. He's like, what? Leave me alone. He's also got some drool on his mouth. It's kind of gross. Yippeee son. There he is. She hates belly rubs. Tate, he's gotten to like them more as he's gotten older. Drool just means he's happy. He's a big drooler. Big drooly man. Bo, Space Laura did tell me that they were rewatching Project Hail Mary yesterday, so that did make me think of you. I'm glad they enjoyed that movie enough to want to rewatch it. It was really good. I do still think about it and think, oh, what a good movie. It was a great movie. It was. We only watched it like very recently, a couple weeks ago. But I enjoyed it a lot. It fills me with joy. It's a joyful movie. Rocky, yes, Rocky. Cheech will put his paw in or on my hand though. Aw, baby. I love that. I love to hold hands with my cat. You should be more than familiar with the procedure by now. Pray find a suitable position from which to keep watch while I take my measurements. Okay. Whatever you say, scholar. We're just helping a really annoying guy right now. Keeping watch. Serving as bodyguard. But these crystals are really pretty. Yes, quite high, yet still markedly lower than the historical measurements taken near the end of the 6th astral era. Could the presence of a primal account for the difference? Or is there something else? Something else? Hey, you be careful, you scholar. You be careful. Something else. Dun dun dun. Scion! Scion, come here! I need you! Dun dun dun! Fear not, my friends! Help has arrived! Oh, wait! This is Wilred, right? He's been missing. There you are, B. Hori and I were worried when you and your charge failed to return at the appointed hour. I'm worried. Gutted like a hog. But not by one, no. These wounds were made by a blade. Doesn't look like he put up much of a fight either. Nary a mark on his sword or his shield, so killed by a friend, most likely. I've heard nothing of any Crystal Brave operations in this area. What cause had Wilred to come here? Oh my, the scholar is freaking out. What should we do? We will see to the scholar's protection, B. Aye, and the boy's remains. You should return to the Rising Stones. The antecedent will want to know what happened here. I wish we knew more. This is all we have? And so do I. Who did this? It definitely feels like it was an inside man. It was an inside job. But by whom? I want to see what else they have to say. I've never been this close to a... Oh gods. Oh god. The poor scholar. God, what a waste. Pray leave matters here to us be. You must return to the Rising Stones and inform the antecedent at once. Hori? We spoke a few times in the Rising Stones. He wasn't as experienced as some of the other Braves, but gods, he had passion. The sheer shock on your face. I'm shook. Aw, he was just a kid. He was just a freaking kid. Who could have done that? I'm glad Tate's here with us. Isn't there another way? He's just a boy. Good quote. Good reference. He provides all the calming vibes in these trying times. He does. We need him. B, you are returned. And you seem troubled. Did the role of escort chafe so? Kind of a weird way of saying that. Wilred dead? Mayhap murdered? By the 12, how can that be? I will send word to Alphino at once. He will want to conduct a full investigation and send word to Wilred's family. Gods, he was just a boy. Who would do this, and why? And why? Ooh, what do I want? Durability drought. I guess I'll take that. thing! An unexpected ambition. Minfilia is at a loss for words. The power to defend oneself. Oh, we've just changed. We're changing. Back to the Tataru thing. It makes sense because, like, I had the 2 quests. Really, I feel like maybe that's the one I should have done second because that was crazy. Tataru has ever been full of surprises. Now that I think on it, I do recall Rianger mentioning that she had developed an interest in Arcanema. Oh, yeah, it is! Mayhap she hopes to gain admittance to the Arcanists Guild in Limsa Lominsa. Yes, that will be the way of it. Would you be so kind as to journey to the guild and see that all is well? It is doubtless unwarranted, but surely I am not alone in my concern for her safety. Surely. Surely you are not alone. I'm so sorry because we just had ads, but I didn't want to BRB because my friend Bo had just shown up, so I wanted to say hi to her. But I'm just gonna go use the restroom really quick. I won't be gone long. I'm gonna mute myself. But I'm gonna leave you on this camera so you can look at Tate. No, it's okay. I was just excited to see you. Okay. Yeah. I'll be right back. Tate is an yippeee little guy. He is, even though he slept all day long. He slept all day long and he's still tired. Bo, I showed this at the beginning of stream, but this is also for anybody who didn't see if you happen to come in later. I just want to show you this, the way that a mint condition game, this game was described as used mint condition, arrived like this. I'm just still not over it. What happened to this game? Something terrible. I'm just really curious. Like, how did this happen? Mint condition? Or like bent, it's so awful. What in the world? Yeah, I guess I need to return it, but I'm just still pretty shocked. I never buy used except in person. Well, Cognito, it seems like that's the move. This has never happened to me before. Does it smell like mint? No, I can't say it does. I can't say that it does. My poor video game. That PI has seen some things, literally. Amazon special mint condition, yes. Full refund, etc. Yeah. Bad review in the works. Yeah. I gotta send it back. Anyway, back to game. Thanks for waiting for me. Looks like it met a dog. It does, doesn't it? I've never in all my days, even working at GameStop, we would get just trash, garbage looking game cases in. I've never seen one that looks this bad. Never. Sometimes people would bring in their really bad condition cases and we would just like throw them away, you know? We'd be like, yeah, we're just gonna put it in a new case. It won't be the one it came with, but like, we can't put it in this. Tate's setting up. Hi, Tate. Hey, I worked at a GameStop too. It was forever ago. Me too. I worked at GameStop for like 3 years in high school. From ages like 16 to 19-ish. As a youth, as a wee youth, I worked at GameStop. Oh my god, we're going to the Limsa Lower Decks. We're going home. I was born there. It was a wild time, to be honest. But I think the thing I'm the most glad about from having worked at GameStop is learning what E3 was. I didn't know what E3 was before that, but my first week, maybe my first day, my boss was like, all right, if you're gonna work here, I think E3 had just happened. He was like, you gotta go watch all of E3. Go watch all the press conferences. Then you'll know everything that's coming out. Like, you can't promote games to pre-order to people if you don't know what they are. So I watched E3 and was enamored, delighted. I miss E3 a different time. I miss it too. I miss it every day. But at least now we still have Summer Game Fest. It's not the same, but it's still something. It's better than nothing. Here, where the heck are the people I need to talk to? They might be downstairs. I've spent some time around here. I'm familiar with the lay of the land. Not this way. Used to play all the E3 keynotes on the TVs in my store back in the day. Ah, exactly. E3 keynotes. Homework, watch video game programming. And I was like, I've never heard of this. I was delighted to watch it. There's Tataru, yay! Felt like the Xbox One won this year with all the Persona. Yeah, I agree. I liked the Xbox conference. It's the one I enjoyed the most for sure this year. B, what are you doing here? I'm here to check on you. She looks so good in this, by the way. I didn't mean for her to worry. That's the last thing I wanted. Putting an end to such worries is precisely the reason I'm here, don't you see? I, Taru, shall become a great and powerful arcanist. And now, at the mistress's behest, I must go and complete a special training exercise until we meet again. Wow, that was so brief, but seems like she's doing great. My girl is doing great. I will not be saying her mistress's name. It is too difficult to pronounce. Can't do it. Yeah, I'm so excited. I feel like where I'm at in the game, Tataru hasn't done a thing. Except for like be kind of sad and scared. And traumatized. So, excited for her to get some character development. Ah, if it isn't Beam, what brings you to the guild? Checking on my girl. So, you are acquainted with our newest member. An arcanist of your experience must see that her potential is somewhat lacking. Whoa! How could you say that? Nevertheless, she would not be denied. And goes now to undertake her first trial, a simulated inspection of 3 crates. Doubtless you recall receiving similar training under Kalia's supervision. A thought occurs to me. Why not oversee Tataru's training yourself? Given your relationship with the girl and your familiarity with the task, I think you the ideal choice. You need only head to the cliffs south of Zephyr Gate, as before, and observe at a distance. Names of places on this game can be troublesome, so troublesome, especially like having to read it aloud on stream. Sometimes I'm like, I'm not doing it. I refuse. Oh my god, guys! It's Space Laura! Hi, Space Laura, hi! Your streak! Please get your streak. Gather your streak, my dear. I hope you're well. In New York. Laura went shopping today to look for an outfit to wear to a wedding and found nothing. Had a fruitless time. Tate misses you, Space Laura. Oh my god, I'll show Tate. I'll show Tate for Space Laura. Laura, look! He misses you. Tate, say hi to Laura! Tate! He says no. My feet hurt from walking. Oh my god, it's only been a day. Like reading odd names in a book. Yeah. My angry son. He's angry. He's very mad. He's been grumpy. I fed him early today so I could stream and not have him bother me. Cat doing what cats do best, sleeping and ignoring people. He's really good at that. Hey. Angry. Well, you saw him. Wait, Space Laura, I'm showing you one more thing. I know that I've already shown this like very recently, but Laura, remember how I ordered a game in mint condition? Mouse PI for hire. I've been waiting for it. Do you want to see how it came? It was like nicely packaged like this. Isn't that crazy? It was all like nice and neatly wrapped up in this condition. So it's not like it died on the way. It just looks crazy. But I literally went and checked the listing because I was like, did it say it was in like kind of bad condition and I bought it anyway? But no, it said mint. It said mint. It was from Amazon, but it was like probably from a third-party person because I bought it used. I think that the game cartridge is okay, but I'm not sure. Mint condition is crazy. Yeah, the packaging was in great condition. The bubble wrap. But yeah, it's crazy. I will be complaining for sure. I will be sending photos and being like, hey, so what happened? Hey, did you know about this? But I'm shaking my head. I'm someone who will buy something in kind of bad condition if it's a good price, but like I want to know what I'm getting. Anyway, Laura, what's on the docket for you tomorrow? Do you have any things that you are required to do, or is the bachelorette party stuff more like Saturday? Mm-hmm. Here I am to teach Tataru things. Yeah, I'd like to know if I should be expecting bad condition. Is the mint in the room with us? Apparently not. There she is. Aw. Carbuncle. Singing a little song. Go, Carbuncle, go. Are those crates I spy? Bachelorette mostly Saturday. I think tomorrow we'll be hanging out and recovering from your big shopping day. That's fair. I can't believe you shopped all day and you didn't find anything. It was not meant to be. It wasn't. I think I shopped myself out. That's really too bad. Yeah, get a boba. Get a boba rest. That's it. Ah, and this must be the true test. But we're ready for them, aren't we, Carbuncle? Get him. Can't believe you didn't find anything. I'm just not over it. Carbuncle? No, not Carbuncle running away. No. No. Don't worry. I managed to draw some will buyers in a cafe today, too. Well, I'm happy about that. Tataru. Oh, God. Ooh, come back, Carbuncle. No. Well, it seems like seems like training's going great. I don't know. Everything's fine. I know, doesn't Beedawee look great? She looks kind of gay. Looks kind of hot and kind of gay. Her hair, I'm crazy. I love to change her hair. I feel like every single stream Beedawee is gonna have different hair. She gives me Hilda vibes. And that's why you could tell Hilda has my favorite character design in Fire Emblem Three Houses. She's the blueprint. Oh, Tataru hiding behind a rock. I should have known you'd come, Bee. You needn't say a word. Your face says it all. I know you bore witness to my shame. Betrayed by my own carbuncle and left at the mercy of wild beasts. I must accept the truth. I'll never be a warrior like you or the others. I will inform Mistress of my intention to withdraw from the guild. Arcanema, like so much else, is beyond me. Good night, Space Laura! Text me more about your day if you have anything else to say. I love you. Thanks for popping in. Night-night! You text me too, wife. Oh, okay. I read that as a threat. Oh! Bye, Laura Space! Or Tataru! I want to cry for her. I wonder if anybody else in Final Fantasy XIV is playing as Will Byers. Or if it's just Laura. Text me too. Oh, now it is definitely a threat. Giving me the look. Mistress, what do you have to say? Back so soon. How fared our fledgling arcanist? Abysmally, mistress. Abysmally. As B will testify. I was wrong to become an arcanist. Wrong as usual. I am completely and utterly unqualified, and I sincerely apologize for wasting your time. Tataru, if that were true, I would not have permitted you to join in the first place. We all must come to accept our limitations, lest our ambitions lead us astray. However, we must not lose sight of our strengths in the process. She's so adorable. She's so cute. And Coochie, I'm listening. My ears, all 4 of them, are open. For example, your exceptional skill with numbers helped you to gain a solid grasp of the fundamentals of Arcanema. Were it not so, you would have struggled even to summon Carbuncle at your side. In my opinion, the Scions are truly fortunate to have such a capable and good-natured receptionist in their service. Would you not agree? You are too kind, mistress. Though I could not overcome this challenge, I shall take your words to heart and try not to be discouraged. Our little curtsy. Oh, the music wounds me. I know, Tataru and Nanamo are both so cute. Oh, I just want to yell. I just want to yell and scream. Oh. Ancient ways, timeless wants. Tataru is considering her next course of action and how you might aid her in it. As fetching as these garments are, I fear I shall never don them again. But I can't go back to the Rising Stones without something to show for my time away. Wait, I know what I can do. That is, if you don't mind accompanying me for a little while longer. Wonderful. Then to Costa del Sol we will go. It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm confident it'll pay off. Ah, Costa del Sol. Like, not to be a hater, but I've spent too long there. Just in general. Too many quests in Costa del Sol for me. Oh, but I do love the music. I complained too early. Catalina Nanamo. I really love Nanamo's outfit / character design. She's really good. Oh my, wait, but look at this outfit! Ah! And her pose! What a cutie. She's on vacay now. Yes, this is it! This is where the man at the Drowning Wench told me to look. There's a certain variety of clam which can be harvested this time of year in Bloodshore. One which produces the most marvelous pearls. Jake, you just took a 2-hour nap. Oh my god. Wait. I'm sure you needed it. You needed the rest. I hope it was good. My sleep schedule hates me. It's hard to be a napper. Hard to be a napper and have a sleep schedule. I am not a napper. But my sleep schedule still hates me. However, these clams are also coveted by certain wild creatures. And since I fared rather poorly in battle last time, let us be off. Now you'll never get to sleep tonight. I am a night owl generally, but even still. Yeah, at this hour, that's tough. That's not easy. La 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 la. 14 goes well. 14 goes good. Nothing too crazy has happened. Some crazy things, but nothing like insane. But I'm really starting to get close to the point where the game is going to force me to do some raids. I don't think we'll get to that tonight, but we will probably get to it next time. What fortune! I've already found one! Would you be so kind as to keep watch while I work? This should only take a moment. Okay, Tataru is gathering a clam. Got through character creation! I was planning to play a bunch more, but then no internet. Please send pics, whenever you have a chance. I would love to see. Just discovered a murder plot that said, hold up, let's go check it out, Tataru fighting herself. Yeah, literally. Oh, I see there's something over here. I'm just keeping watch. I sense a hostile presence. Who could have guessed? Morgar. I'm here for the Tataru self-love journey though, for real, for real. Bottom my character after Clive! What a great choice. I love Clive. I love the way he looks. What a beautiful man. I do say so myself. Benstar is a national treasure. I hope the FF16 collab comes back sometime. Yes, I would love to get the Torgal mount. I agree. Haven't played 16, but I watched somebody else, and I kind of want to now. I played like half of 16. I didn't finish it. It's because I was streaming it, and I was having a really nice time, but it was when my channel was a lot smaller. And it was not a game that anybody really showed up for, so I was feeling kind of insecure. I stopped streaming it, but I would love to get back to it at some point because I really like what I played of it. I liked the characters, I liked the writing, I liked the music, I liked the setting. The side quest design was really impressive. I only have good things to say about it. Pensar will do anything for money is my favorite recurring bit. I love that he's in on it. He's a funny guy. I love his confidence. Had a hard time with 16 because of how much more violent it was compared to the other games. That's fair. I know it wasn't everybody's favorite. And I know a lot of people don't like how non-traditional it is and wish that they hadn't named it Final Fantasy. Gets a lot of unfair hate. Yes, I would agree with that. Torgal! More games need Torgal, period. Call of Duty put Torgal in it. I agree. Excuse me, just quickly changing away from warrior so that I will stop glowing. Tataru, did you find your thing? I defeated a guy for you. Did it work out? Well fought, Bee, well fought. I knew I was right to ask you to come. As for me, I have my prize, a bounty of blood pearls. So named for their reddish hue, they were treasured as wards against dark magics in ancient times. I thought I might make charms for everyone, so that no matter where they go, they will always come home. It's sort of the power to defend myself and other people, in a way. Right, well, I mustn't keep Flamin waiting. There's work to be done, and lots of it. We're to secure provisions for the Scions in the Leminson markets. She may have an eye for quality, but I have a nose for bargains. Will you be heading back to the Rising Stones? If so, pray convey my apologies to the antecedent and tell her that she needn't worry about me. The music is really fantastic. Farewell, Bee. Thank you for everything. That sounded rather final, didn't it? How about until we meet again? Ta-da! Her little face. Yeah, you gotta go back to 15. It's so good. I'm worried. She's gonna be okay. She's just smiling back at me. There she goes. I love her. Wow, this was so sweet. I can't wait to spend more time with her. Can't tell me they wouldn't make the best 2000s emo band. They would! They would. I really liked 15. Not the best game of all time, but like a lot to enjoy. And the boys especially are fantastic. Well, even though that was like a little anticlimactic after the previous quest, it was still very fun. I enjoyed it. I also love the way Noctis looks. His hair. It's very Sasuke Uchiha coded. And that's my man. So of course I have to love him. Laura really loved Ignis. Alright, Minfilia. What do you have to say now? I'm scared. Welcome home, Bee. I gather you found Tataru and Nimsa Leminsa. My, it sounds as though she had quite an adventure. And while it did not end as she had hoped, I suspect it will prove to be a valuable experience. I dare say she could have managed without our intervention. Even so, I appreciate you indulging my request. I am sorry, Bee. No doubt you have other matters to attend to, and we have already imposed upon you so much. Pray, take some time for yourself. I dare say you have more than earned a respite. After all, we will be most busy with preparations as the banquet draws near. Should other adventurers summon you elsewhere, perhaps now is the time to heed their call? Oh my god, I made it! In order to progress the main scenario, you must first complete certain quests in the Crystal Tower series! I made it! We're at the lock! Oh my god. I have to do the thing. Well, alright. And Jake, you go back and forth with 15. Love the characters. And the story is very intriguing, but every time I play it, I get burnt out on the open world and how the game is structured. It is structured kind of strangely. I know that it was in dev hell for a long while, so the fact it still turned out as solid as it did is a miracle. I agree. Wish it wasn't so much. Yeah, I understand. I think games that are like open but also linear, like it can feel messy, and that's one that I do think feels a little messy. Woo! I have no idea what this means, but woo! And hey, that's okay. Did 31 assist match with Mercy? Hey, let's go, Riri. And I thought this level I was screwed on getting the gem because I died a bunch, but no. Got it, and my first key of 2 in the game. Let's go, Rat! Bidui is always slaying. She's a slayful queen. Okay. Well, I feel like that's probably a pretty good place for us to end it tonight, because now I have to start the raid series, my first raid series, which is going to be so exciting. So exciting. But I feel like I should have a specific day that I plan to do those. And I'll let you know in advance. Thank you for being here. For me, it's the car that's hampering me from playing much anytime. Strange mechanic. I love the car. I love the car, but it's fair. It's mostly weird because like it starts out as such an open world game and then it sort of like funnels you into becoming really linear. It just felt a little all over the place. GG gamers, GG, huge GGs. Here's Mr. Tate to say goodbye to you. Bo, thank you for the love and thanks for popping in. A reminder to you to let me know how the Valco drama has been going with lads. I need it all spelled out. Thanks for being here, Astra. I'll let you all know when I think is the day we'll do the Alliance raids. Maybe like early next week.